And we're live. Woo!
And we are live. Check, audio, check. All right. I'm going to say it's good, even though I'm still not seeing where we're at because latency. Anyway, welcome to the Chromatic Chimera, where the story is made up and the experience doesn't matter. I can check the audio now. Audio sounds good. All right, cool. So if you're here, you are here for episode 12 of SteamSpell, Celebration in Acorn. So without any further ado, I'm going to recap, and then hopefully we can just jump right into things. Previously on SteamSpell, the Star Touched were offered and got to enjoy the hospitality of the Swiftfoot family in Acorn. They discussed Nettle's heroic endeavors, and many of the group experienced true hospitality for the first time in their whole lives. It was noted that Luke, Nettle's half-elf adopted brother, was missing, and after dinner, the group offered to go and find him in town. In Acorn, Kirkhazel noted a library, and the group stopped at Hank and Sprocket's mechanic shop. After a conversation with Sprocket, the Bullywug gadgeteer, the group was informed that Luke had actually headed into the Mire of the Damned to slay the terrible Brakic, to prove his worth as a hero to impress Nettle. The Star Touch quickly headed for the Mire of the Damned. Avoiding many of its perils, the group reached the massive dead hollow tree surrounded by a murky lake full of man-eating tadpoles. With a rather shocking solution, the Star Touch proceeded forward into the hollow tree to save Luke. There they did battle with the massive and terrible Brakic, a frog hemoth for the kids at home. Bloody, bruised, and close to death, the group emerged victorious and were able to save Luke. As they were arriving in Acorn, they chastised him as they were about to return him to the Swiftfoot family. And that's where we left off last. So we left with the party arriving in Acorn on Celadi the 15th, the day of the birthday party, striding through the golden fields of the Red Plains in Acorn. And they are approaching the Swiftfoot house with Luke in tow. Abby, you're muted.
On the way back, Nettle had promised that she wouldn't tell their parents about it, but it seems like everyone else said that they were going to tell her parents about it. But she's not listening to them, and she's going to try to be sneaky and sneak him back into the house sneakily.
So Nettle is attempting to sneak Luke into the back of the house. So it's busy around the Swiftfoot household. They're hanging up little streamers, little mini glowy lamps and whatnot as they're preparing for Rose's birthday. Some guests are beginning to arrive pretty early, but they're all bringing meals. A cooking food, an aroma fills the air. All kinds of flavors of various vegetable, mushroom, and spices and herbs are not assaulting, but drifting into your olfactory senses, to get scientific. And Nettle is trying to sneak Luke into the back of the house. If I could get a stealth roll, please.
I have to pull up what my stealth is, but it's a flat 19, and I don't think I have a minus.
Uh-oh. We lost the camera.
Ah!
I'm on it with studio mode.
Oh my lord! Oh no!
So you got a natural 19 with mods?
Yeah, so it's a 21 total.
21. So Nettle, you're able to kind of you move through the tall grass. You kind of you're guiding Luke, and then you see Randy's about to see you, but then you're like, Luke, get down, and you pull him behind the grill, and then you're able to duck behind the riding mower, the legendary riding mower of Randy of Swiftfoot, and you get to the back door. No one has noticed you.
Randy?
So Randy comes out. He's got a big old platter with stuff he's about to throw on the grill. Oh, hey there. I was wondering when you'd be returning. It's tomorrow now. It's the birthday.
Just pause. the stuff that's about to be thrown on the grill, any meat, or is it all weird veggies?
Weird veggies.
Okay, just needed to know. She'll make a face. Yeah, so we went out to find your son because he decided, since you sent your other minor child out to go cavort with strangers and fight people, that he could do it too, and he went out to fight the Brekik, and had him.
The ladder.
Yes, it is terrible. And we all almost died, and I'm very upset right now. Also, your wayward daughter is sneaking your wayward son into the house. So now they're trying to lie to you. She's double mad about that.
Nettle, whatever Nettle's middle name is, Swiftfoot, come here.
Diane Swiftfoot.
Nettle Diane Swiftfoot, come here right this instant.
What?
Is it true what your friends are telling me, that you went into the mire to save your brother and fight the Brekik there?
Oh, Randy, just the one friend. I didn't snitch.
Are you calling me? Dad, I can't hear you. What?
Ah, damn kids. I mean, darn kids.
We can't hear you. We're being very safe in our bedrooms.
Mr. Kukulu, was it?
That's the one, the very same.
What would you want to say to me, sir?
Oh, I was just letting you know that it's just the friend. I did not snitch.
Well, here in Acorn and Swiftfoot Farms, we tell the truth, even if it is snitching, because here, snitches do not get stitches, but rather, but don't tell his mother.
Hazel, why would you
telling
encourage a child to lie to its parents and run around behind their back? I don't understand.
That's not what I'm encouraging, but Nettle is definitely the most heroic out of the 5 of us, so I mean, why can't Luke be heroic as well?
Wait, though. Did I hear that story? Did you slay the Brekik?
I did, technically.
Yeah, but, you know.
Everybody! He's like, everybody! She killed the Brekik!
I'm just like envisioning that this is like when Dorothy lands in Munchkin Land. You know, like ding dong, the witch.
A bunch of halflings start come pouring out of the house, and they're like, "Is it true? Is it true? The Brekik's dead? I want to see it. Where is it? Where is it?"
Well, you're gonna have to go out into the depths. Oh, wait. Did Hazel bring something from it?
I feel like we cut that off, right? We wanted proof.
I thought you said you
It's
cut the eye
huge.
stalks off.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the eye stalks.
If you could cook those for me.
By the way,
We eat what we kill.
you know what? I'm going to break a very sacred rule, but you know what? I think the occasion really calls for it here. We're gonna have some fried Brekik today, folks.
So I know that we're celebrating, and this is all very good, and I have basically saved your village and all the people inside of it. You can thank me later, but are you not even concerned? Your daughter was literally inside the stomach of this thing. She got eaten.
Whoa!
Whoa,
All
shit.
right.
Well, I will talk to her later. I have a birthday party to worry about. Just don't tell her mother, please. Molly wouldn't be very, very unhappy.
You guys want to lose Nettle? This is how we lose Nettle.
I feel like my culture is very lackadaisical about their child rearing, and even this is beyond the pale.
Mine is quite harsh.
She
I
didn't
have
die.
no concept of how you're supposed to do it.
Oh, it's okay. I got a few books I could always lend you, Miss Cat. I could, in case you
On the halfling child rearing?
I'll take them.
I am also curious.
Writing that down.
I think it's just like 2 pages long, and it just says, "Yeah, let them adventure."
So
Let them be
Randy,
themselves.
Hazel, you share that knowledge.
Sure.
Randy has Ash bring out these 3 huge tomes titled Child Rearing in the Halfling World.
Are they like a volume set? Does it say
Yes.
volume 1?
Volume 1.
Alright.
Their Dr. Spock version.
All 3 books are volume 1. They're just continuations.
Volume 1.5. The
Child rearing.
squats. And then volume 2. The adolescent years. Welcome to heck.
I like to think it says hell on it, but they scratched it out. And
Yes.
wrote heck.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, well, Randy, I'll definitely take these into consideration. Thank you.
Are you considering?
No, nothing like that. I believe that the timer has ticked on that one, my friend.
I've heard a few things about you Dragonborn culture people, about how. Never mind, it's not a conversation to have in front of the kids.
We have eggs. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah,
What?
Little
I
known
don't
fact.
recommend eating them. They get very mad.
Oh, goodness.
Raz, as you're trying to talk to Crew Kazel, like all these halflings are swarming you, and they're just like, "So how'd you do it? How'd you do it? How scary was it?" They all want to know about the adventure to slay the Brekik.
Very scary. We almost died. I thought I was going to lose the only friends I've ever made in my life, and I am very angry and upset, and I feel like nobody is really respecting how upset I am right now. It's being treated as a celebration, and I get that it's a big deal for your village, but their death was like very real, and I need to cope with this.
Well, Miss Rosalind, we will be writing a story, and we will make a totem in your honor.
A totem?
We carved totem into the moon oaks in the forest.
Oh,
in
that's
honor
so
of great
cool.
heroes of old.
You're old.
A Kurkaisel. Let not the pot call the kettle black here. Can I see these totem carvings? I am intrigued.
Well, we're gonna have to walk. It's quite a ways out of town. Let's just say, if you do stumble on him, you'll probably see Lord Bracos first. First Badger Lord of Acorn.
Badger Lord.
Yeah, Badger Lord.
I see you, Alex.
Wait just a minute.
Nettle like pokes her head out of the door. Did someone say badgers?
Yes, we're talking about Bracos because we're gonna make a totem in honor of your friend Miss Rosalind
Well,
here.
wait. Hold on, person who I'm addressing. Rosalind may have got the final blow, but I think Nettle did the majority of the damage. Won't we all agree? I think Nettle should have her carving.
No, Roz was the hero today.
Oh, damn it, Nettle.
Literally just had the final hit. Kazel was encircled, that's the word I want, and Gray and Nettle both literally got eaten. Kat was unconscious, and I thought she was going to die, and I think at the end there, I had gotten captured as well, and it was like a final... It wasn't like, oh, I killed it. It came down to the wire, and it was a barely done thing. It was not...
Well, miss, you know what really helps those negative feelings that you get, that negative mental attitude around here in Acorn? A big hug.
Aw.
Group hug!
I don't think
Group hug!
Yeah.
You're much too small to give big hugs, for one thing. They would be like knee grippers. Not, the height of you is not... no, thank you.
You see this large half bugbear, half ogre creature walk up. Rumsteak give big hug.
Oh.
What was his name? Rubsteak?
Rumstain.
Oh, I heard Rubsteak, and I'm like, that's not a great name.
The name's Rumstain. And you do something old Rumstain never could. Slay Brekik. Bring it in.
Okay.
Miss
Yeah.
Roz
You
is
have to do this to reach up to Rumstain.
So is everyone just swarming Rosalind? Like,
Oh yeah, they're all just swarming Rosalind and asking.
Oh, this is a nightmare.
And then you got
Alright.
some that are like holding out little pens and papers because they're like trying to write articles about this. For the
I'm
news.
gonna stand up and speak as loud as I can and say, "All right, I will be giving a dramatic retelling over there, far away from Rosalind. If you'd like to come."
So all these halflings are just running over there, and Rumstain's like, "I gotta bring more cask of booze."
Yes.
Strawberry cordial coming from Drunk Ogre.
An actual drunk ogre? Or
No, it's the tavern down the road.
I didn't pay attention. At this point is Randy like grilling up the Brekik that we?
Oh yeah, Randy is grilling up Brekik.
Grays just like walks over to it and he just like looks down at the Brekik. Like, this time I'm gonna eat you, motherfucker.
Oh, usually we don't really like to pray to like gods like Azrael, but I guess today is a special occasion.
I kind of look at him and like, what are you talking about?
You know, Azrael, human god of vengeance. At least that's what mostly humans worship him. He's not a nice guy.
I
He
don't,
says Gray is a human.
I don't understand your religious references.
Well, I don't, I'm not very well versed in that mythology or that religion theology myself. I'm more of a astral star practitioner.
Astral what?
Astral star.
I'm not. I what?
Oh boy. Long ago, there was nothing. But the astral star.
Well, that sucks. And then he walks away. Actually, he's gonna go to Sprockets and get his fucking jetpack.
Well, I guess it is a long tale in a telling. No one really wants to hear it always.
No, sure don't.
I like histories.
Well, it's more of just like, so when out of the nothing, there was the astral star in the void. And it go kaboom and create everything that we know. Souls, the world, the universe.
Was it like a kaboom, or would you think it's more of a big bang? I've heard that sound effect as well.
Sprocket refers to it as Big Bang. That's for sure. It depends who you ask. The temple guys will tell you it was like a great sacrifice. For Sprocket's like, oh, it's just a big boom.
Okay. And then what? Everything just sprang into being.
So the first souls, it's been a while since I've read the good book. I usually just go to the temple. The souls created what we know as the gods, and then the gods went and created their children, and it's all a very big theological mess, honestly.
And just to clarify, the good book is about the astral star?
Yes.
What about the bad book? What was that about?
There really isn't a bad book.
Oh. Then why do you say good book?
Because it's very good.
Okay, not to differentiate it from any other books, just as a...
No, that you'd be looking into other religions that might have bad book.
Okay, I understand.
Oh, and then Randy pulls out a bottle from like a box, like an ice box under the grill. Hands a bottle to Rosalind.
Thank you. This is what I needed.
Oh, look, more friends are arriving. Can someone... Nettle!
Yes.
Could you please welcome our friends and tell them where to put the food for the first meal?
Okay. Welcome, friends, to the Swiftfoot household, home of the great hero, Nettle Swiftfoot. Please follow me to the table.
There's like a bunch of tables set up like picnic style, and they're set up under these streamers, lights, banners, and there's a big wood carving sign that says "Happy Birthday, Rose." Abby, what birthday is this for her?
18.
She's turning 18. So like, and it's almost as if like the whole village has turned up. And Gray, as you're walking out, you pass by Sprocket, and he's like, "Oh, I was thinking you'd be here, so I got her fixed up real good." Tunk, tunk.
Beautiful. And I just take out like the red aether I have. Like, what do I do with this?
He grabs it from you. Click, 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 click. That'll keep it good for a while.
Okay, and I'm just going.
Just be careful. You're might have to adjust the straps a little bit. It takes a little bit of getting used to.
And I'm gonna use it.
All right, well, you enjoy. I'm gonna go stuff my face with mushroom, the garlic mushroom stew. That stuff's always good. Man, Molly's a really good cook. Anyway, you enjoy the jetpack now.
I'm just gonna like smile, kind of like wiggle a little bit because I have something new, and I never get new things.
It's nice. It's a bit hefty, but like this thing's pretty cool.
I'm looking for the thing you sent me on it.
It's basically a jetpack. For the audience, it is basically a jetpack. Fantasy steampunk jetpack.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go back to Nettle's place with this thing just strapped to me. And actually, I'm gonna try to catch her to Sprocket. I don't know if you're much of an artist per se. Can you paint this? It's not exactly my color.
Say the word.
White, please.
You're gonna want to remove this because I'm gonna have to go walk over there. These fumes. Woo-wee.
But I just put it on.
All right, your funeral then. Roll a Constitution save.
That's my modifier. 16.
It reeks. You've never seen someone spray paint onto something before, but somehow this bullywug has figured it out. And it stinks. It stains some of your white robe, but no one will notice.
Prestidigitation.
And now your jetpack is a nice white.
Much better. Thank you.
I would recommend getting a clear coat on that, but I don't have that with me.
I'll definitely put a jacket on it later. Thank you.
All right, you enjoy now. Ooh, he eats a fly out of the air.
I don't like you much. And he just walks away.
Tadpoles are always so rude. Anyway.
Really don't like you much.
So, the festivities begin. And it's meal number 1. Molly steps up to the front and welcomes everyone to Rose's birthday party. And thanks everyone on behalf of the Swiftfoot family. And thanks everyone for bringing their food and says it's great to be here, does a blessing to the astral star. And then it is time to eat, and everyone, it's buffet. It's a mad grab to just get whatever you want to eat here. And the special course today is fried brekkie.
I gotta have some of that.
Definitely, me too.
Yeah. I also, it was really gross looking, right? If I recall correctly, what its skin was, like slimy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to lick it.
Well,
like if there's any unfried part.
Randy did a really good job, getting this thing nice and lathered and what's the word I'm looking for when you go to deep fry something? Batter.
Okay.
That's a word that makes sense in this context.
Yes. And it is nice and fried, and you're able to get a lick, and it feels like you're holding like chicken, but like when you go to taste it, it tastes fishy.
Okay, so there's none of it that hasn't been cooked yet, because I wanted to test my trippy theory, but I might have been a little slow on this one.
Dungeons and Dragons on a quest to
I pull out a little extra that I withheld and hand it to Rosalind.
Yes, okay. I want to have a good time at this kid's birthday party. Let's make this bearable.
All right, so
Do anything?
unfried brekkie tastes like garbage.
I assume it's like snot.
It's
rubber.
Rubbery snot, fishy taste. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yes.
Here we go.
Nat 1 starts convulsing on the ground.
Things are. Hey, I'm immune to poison. Gonna throw that one out there.
I mean, but you're not immune to gross.
No, I'm not.
Immune to poison, but
Hopefully you
not
won't die.
hallucinogen.
Con save. I got a 7.
Stuff starts to slow down quite a bit. You're feeling like lightheaded. So like your perception, it's like you go to reach to grab something, it feels like it takes 3 minutes just to like do something basic, like move your arm like this.
Did it work?
And
I look at the outside. How does it look?
What?
This is Roz right now.
I want to look at Kukazel because he gave it to me and just be like, Ew.
When you look at Krukazel, his scales are like shimmering, like there's like they're each individual one's a prism.
You
that light is
look
passing.
like a mirage on the desert, scattered into a million dark pieces.
It
You
worked.
gotta try this. It's very
Oh, I don't really partake, you know.
Okay.
I do it.
Oh my god!
That's it. That's an 11.
So, Krukazel, same deal. Time slows down,
Oh.
and you're looking back at Roz now, and it's like, whoa.
Holy shit.
It looks like her hair's like doing like coming out in waves, almost like as if she's underwater, but she's totally not.
I hold
And,
my
like-
breath and start swimming.
Hey, Nettle, are your friends okay over there?
Okay, so be cool. Be cool.
I wild shape into a fish.
Okay, so no. Okay,
It's
so
weird. That's why I'm the leader of the group.
Oh, well, that's a good thing there, pup. Well, hopefully it wears off by the time we do the badger races.
wait.
Hazel currently a fish on the ground.
Yes. Oh my god, oh,
How big is
Everyone's
the
like-
fish?
what's up?
How big is the fish?
Just a little goldfish.
I put the goldfish in a water glass.
Thank you. Wow. I swim around happily.
So
Which pillar of D&D is this?
this is
Technically socialize or exploration. I think.
exploration.
Exploration.
World building.
Working as of your mind.
Y'all see this. Y'all see if you want to roll medicine checks, besides Nettle, because Nettle doesn't know what drugs are. To
She's
see
gotten drunk before, hasn't she?
she got drunk, but she's
He
not aware
didn't
of,
explain to her what that meant, though.
they also like
Magic.
didn't like she's not aware of like hallucinogens though. Swiftfoots would have never taught her about such things.
Krukazel, we gotta race badgers.
I wild shape into a badger.
Yes!
Still in the cup.
Yeah, just
It's like a little scaly badger.
Yes!
I wiggle my butt on the table and just kind of dance.
So you explode out of the glass that you were in.
Yep.
And the halflings are like the kids, everyone is loving this.
Kids love drugs.
Well, like the halflings don't even know what's going on. They're just like, this is amazing. It's like Gandalf at the Shire right now.
Yes, my dream. I'll wiggle around on the table till everyone gets tired of it.
They
I
don't.
like
They don't.
the crew giggles was like, kids love drugs, but it just came out.
Rumstain comes up, picks you up in badger form. Ooh, cute.
Toss me.
And he starts petting you in badger form.
If you squeeze it really hard, it becomes a dragon man again.
Daddy Heels, Gandalf totally was smoking up with the.
Oh, you know he was.
Don't you deny it?
You know what we need? A drum circle. We need a drum.
And all the halflings sitting around you are like, yes.
Yes! Drums. We have bongo.
So
Feel the vibration.
Are you just like sitting crisscross applesauce on the ground and you're like,
I'm standing up. I'm doing this.
At this point, I think Gray comes back and he's just like, hey guys, look what I have. And then he goes,
Gray launches himself. Oh man, I gotta take a look at that.
basically onto the roof of their house.
That's amazing. Oh yeah, you can launch yourself up to 30 feet in the air. Yeah, you're on the house.
This is my house now.
No.
That's not how common law here works in Acorn, sir.
No.
Just don't eat it. It doesn't taste good. It
Don't
tastes
worry.
bad.
Don't worry, Nettle. Your parents can buy it back from me for dinner.
So
I pick up a bread roll and just throw it at Gray.
Can I attempt to eat it out of the air?
sure, roll me sleight of hand to eat bread roll out of air.
Oh, that's not great.
Would it be based on him or would it be based on Lucy's attack roll? Throw it.
Yeah, Lucy, roll me an improvised throwing attack.
Oh boy. I'm probably gonna miss by a mile. Oh no, that's good. Would this be a dex-based attack?
Sure.
Is it an improvised weapon?
I don't know the stats on that, so I'm just gonna go with my typical combat bonus. 22.
Yeah, that hits. Can I try to eat it?
Yeah, you can try to eat it because that would definitely be like direct hit on the head with a
Okay.
bread.
Is this a save or is just a sleight of hand, you said?
Just sleight of hand check.
Sleight of
Yes,
mouth.
folks.
Sleight of mouth. Sleight of tongue.
plus 5 on sleight of hand. 14.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
Cool. Cool.
This
Do it
party's
again?
great.
So the halflings are loving Krukazel and Roz's drug-fueled shenanigans. They're loving Gray launching himself on the house and Cat throwing rolls at him. And dinner, the first meal passes by without a beat. And Randy and Ash step forward. Ash is on the back of a giant badger. All right, folks. Hey there, it's time for the badger race.
Badger.
All the halflings are just like, yes! And they're they're getting these giant badgers out. They're lining them up.
Badger.
I would like to enter the race as a solo badger.
Krukazel is going to attempt to enter the race solo badgering.
Do we ride the badgers?
Yeah!
You're very
Have we
big.
had a short rest by this point?
You long rested at the crib. Not the crib, the
The Bracket Glare.
Terrifying tree cave.
I'm going
The
to
mire of the
Amongst
damned.
corpses in the swamp.
I'm going to take a minute or take some time to cast Find Familiar and change Nez into a pure white badger.
oh my god. Is everyone just going to enter the badger race?
Nettle is because she's good at this.
Oh yeah, Ash is totally egging you on to join. He's like, oh come on, Nettle. You couldn't beat me last year. You know, the old Swift foot course a little too tough for you.
I thought Ash
It's
was
a play
Rose's
punch.
mom.
Is it?
I thought Ash was Rose's mom.
Basil. Yeah, Basil's the one giving you a hard time.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. There's so many of them, it's hard to keep track of them.
Is it like people racing badgers?
Yeah, halflings use badgers as beasts of burdens and mounts. There is a sport that halflings play called Game, the Game, that is like a combination of polo and lacrosse on the back of badgers.
I just lost the game.
Yeah, me too. Lost the game.
So there's the Krukazel Badger. Nettle, will you be joining with Krukazel Badger for the race?
No, Nettle's gonna use one of Basil's highly trained badgers.
Dude, I'm riding solo.
Roz assumes she's riding Kazel. She's gonna go attempt to do so.
Okay, we're both high. Why not?
Best reason to do anything.
We go the wrong way.
So Nettle, you find Basil gives you his prized badger, the mother badger, Constance. That's his like prime breeding badger. And he's like, it's been a while since Constance has ran the course, but I think you can handle her. She's, you know, ever since she had her 5th litter, she's been a bit touchy.
You know I can.
All right, Constance. He like gets down and like does the thing. He's like, now who's a good girl? Who's a good
Now,
girl?
I have to ask. Is this a Redwall reference?
Yeah, my friend and I were totally like,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like Lord Brock or whatever is like
Brock.
Constance.
Brocktree gets his name because Brock is like Scottish for badger.
I'm just saying, like, I see you in your fucking Redwall.
Yeah, I was having like a nostalgia fest about Redwall last night. Don't at me. So, and he's like, just, oh, you're a good girl, Constance. Now you be nice to Nettle and make sure you let me win. And he like whispers it really loud to make a point, like for Nettle to hear it. And Nettle, you're able to hop atop Constance, and Randy recites the rules. Now everyone knows the rules, you know, up around the willow, through the timber, and then out and back through Mastiff Fields, and remember, bareback only, and no hoopak smacking either. I'm looking at you, Basil. Crew Hazel lets out a rah.
Okay, we're going. Did you get that? The places? You got this.
So Sprocket pulls out a little makeshift pistol. On your marks, get set. And these badgers take off, kicking up dust and grass. Hazel and Roz, this is you're just stumbling. You're like, whoa!
Great.
And like
That's why you're going so fast.
And the dust of the badgers is just like looking like rainbow farts to you.
Almost there.
And just in your state of mind, all you can think is just the word babungie. You don't know what it means, just babungie.
I gotta be careful not to smack him on the hoom pack.
Meanwhile, Nettle, you are in this race. Can I get an animal handling check from you?
What about me?
Are you racing?
Yeah.
All right, give me an animal handling check, sir.
Would he have advantage because Naz is a familiar?
Yes.
Natural 20.
What? I get advantage? What?
No, Gray gets it first familiar.
Oh,
Natural 20 on the first roll anyway, so.
I got a 7.
So, Gray, you're just whoosh, whoosh, and you're racing Nez forward, and you're at the front of the pack with Basil. Nettle, you fall almost to the back because Constance is being a little hard. Is being a little difficult with you. She's trying to like shake you off a little bit, and you guys enter the timber. All the badgers enter the timber, and you have to start dodging trees and stumps and rocks on the ground. I'll take another animal handling check.
From all of us?
Am I trying to handle Hazel?
With massive disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yes, please.
Massive.
I was going to ask if I could do it with disadvantage.
Hazel, roll a d8 and subtract the result of that from the roll because you're both stoned.
I rolled an
I got
8.
a nat one.
Y'all are like racing. You're just trotting along, and then Hazel's.
Oh no! I smacked the hoop pack.
22.
Nettle gets a 22.
24.
Ooh.
I rolled an 18, then a 19.
Stop being good at this.
So, Nettle, you work your way up to the front of the pack. It's Basil, Nettle, and Gray at the front of the pack. And you're rounding through the timber, and you're coming up through Mastiff Fields. There's a bunch of dogs, and the dogs start chasing the badgers, like, arr, 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 arr. And it's getting crazy out there. I need one more animal handling check. Hazel and Roz, I hate to say it, it's assumed you are no longer in the running here.
Listen, you never know. I'm handling this animal.
Slow and steady.
13.
13.
23.
Ah!
So
I've rolled nothing lower than an 18 on all of these.
Basil tries to kind of sidekick his badger a little bit to get it going, and it turns around and snaps at him and causes him to tumble over, falling off his badger with his nat 1 for an animal handling check. Nettle, you're able to pass up Basil, but Gray just his badger familiar Nyan cats it to the finish line.
I'm pretty sure my sleeves are like flapping really loudly in the wind behind me.
And as you get there, you see Roz and Hazel.
Hold on, Hazel. We're falling behind. We need to take a shortcut.
Let's do it.
Okay. I feel like Roz and Kirkazel are really in tune right now, even though he's speaking Badger.
I feel like we can still
I feel like we got it. We're probably making the same noises.
I think we're there.
I'll
Yeah.
allow it since you're both really stoned. I will allow it. Like, licking Brekix lets you talk to animals.
Yeah.
I love it.
One with the universe. Let's go. Maybe we need to go into the trees and jump through the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna head off slowly into the woods.
So
They're gonna end up at the friggin' like place where they make the memorials for the.
Yes.
So as you're stumbling through the trees, you end up at the side of this wonderful lake. It's a very peaceful lake. Reeds are on the side of it, and it's very it's tranquil. And there's a few wooden boats pulled up to the side of it. Fishing poles are kind of left on the dock that you come across, and it's peaceful there. And you see next to the lake there is a pine tree, and carved into this pine tree is a halfling woman. But what's odd about this carving is she is also in armor and brandishing a sword herself, which is very uncommon for halflings. Halflings don't usually have warriors within their stories.
You say she's carved into the tree, or this is a real person?
She's carved into the tree.
Oh, I was
like
oh shit, we're about to get jumped.
Hazel, look, she's beautiful.
I'll shape back into myself.
Whoa, look.
Just kind of trace my fingers along the tree. They hurt you.
If you want to roll history checks on the...
I mean, I do.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled an 18.
Roz, you've heard stories before of the halfling hero Sif. It's very common that she is misrepresented as an elf or a human in most legends, but in few circles of the world, they properly represent her as the halfling that she actually was.
Hazel, do you know who this is? You're petting her, but do you know her?
I don't think trees have names.
No, the tree, not the tree. The her.
Nope.
Okay, this is I mean, I could be wrong. I very rarely am, so I don't think I am.
You're very
here
smart.
Either. I'm pretty right. This is Sif. Do you know Sif?
Oh, weren't they the bad guys in that movie?
No, you're thinking of Skiff.
That's a boat. Those are over there.
That's a legally distinct thing from Sif. And nothing like it. It just sounds similar, but it's legally distinct. This is no, she was a really cool, badass halfling lady, and there aren't a lot of them. A lot of them just stay home and don't go out and do anything, because halflings just like to party, which is great, but you know...
Oh, I'm not that impressed. We know a badass halfling. Randy!
Yes.
Just kidding. Nettle's
No.
the badass, yeah.
But she was so badass that people don't even believe she could be a halfling. She's usually, they make her an elf or a human or some other person tall and popular. And
We hate the popular kids.
we hate the populars.
Well, that's pretty
there
rude.
Others here? Are there others here? Or is it just Sif?
Just Sif here. There, you'd probably figure if you go deeper into the woods, you might find more, but maybe that's not a good idea with the party going on and with you two being really high.
I feel like she's, you know, like the entrance to this memorial grove that he was talking about, because she's so cool.
I mean, do you want to check it out?
I mean, yeah, but I look around. Is anybody near us at all?
Roll me a perception check.
That concerns me to see if someone's
Can
around.
I do it too?
Massive with disadvantage because you seeing things.
There's so many people.
With disadvantage, it's an 8. You took my 18 away, you rude GM.
I'm a rude GM.
What do I see with
You
my
s-
snake eyes?
Your Yuan Ti eyes see nothing. There's just trees and a nice slight breeze going on. A fish jumps out of the water.
Oh, that was dope.
It is. I feel great, but I know when I feel great, you should have someone around who is being boring. And we don't have that.
Yeah, I mean, I could be boring, but I'm always boring.
You are, and you're so
Yeah.
much better right now.
Yeah, maybe I should get high all the time. That's the lesson.
You should. It would do so much for your personality.
I pull out another stash of Brekik that I have in the bag. Don't worry, I've got more.
Oh no!
We need to get Kat if we're gonna go off. She's always responsible.
She's not boring either.
No, she's just good. She's just great. I love Kat. She's so great.
All right, come on, old Roz.
I climb back on Crew Hazel.
You know
Okay.
it's not a badger.
Yes.
I'm pretty strong. Okay.
I have to ask Kat, what are you doing during the badger races?
It's a good question. Brooding, probably.
Brooding about near-death experiences.
Yeah.
And as you're
It's been
doing
a rough couple of days for poor Cat.
as you're doing so, there's halflings around you. They're just like, the badgers! Oh, they're rounding the corner! And you see Gray on top of a pure white badger. That was actually really perfect timing there.
I throw a roll at his face.
And then you see Nettle riding in on this big, mean-looking badger.
I want to try and sabotage Gray. I throw a roll at him to try and distract him.
All right, roll an attack roll.
It's an attack roll.
19.
Right.
Shield.
Oh no! And this roll just goes flying into the distance. Gray crosses the finish line, and Nettle comes in a decently close second. Nettle, you beat Basil at the Badger races, a first. Gray, all these halflings are surrounding you, and they start lifting you up. Badger champ! Badger champ! Badger!
Put me down. Put me down.
Oh, we gotta get him the winner's cake! The winner's cake! The winner's cake!
I wanted the win.
Yes, I do need this winner's cake. Thank you.
And they carry you over to this table, and there is this just giant badger-shaped cake. And if you eat it, it's delicious. It's
Well, of course I eat it. Who do you think I am?
it is
I eat something.
it's delicious. It's the best damn cake you've ever had. Nettle, Randy comes up to you. Hey there, pup. You did good. And you beat that braggart brother of yours.
I am pretty great now. I'm a hero after all.
Your friends are really fun. And I like them. You should
I like them too.
bring them around the house more, don't you think?
Well, we go on some very important missions, but when we need a break, we will come by.
Yeah, your ma and I miss you.
I miss you too.
Oh, Randy pulls her into a hug. I'm proud of you, Nettle.
Thank you, Daddy.
Just don't get hurt out there, please. If it's true what your friends are saying, I hope they can always look out for you, because it does worry me. And don't worry, I won't tell your mother.
Yeah, don't tell Mom.
And then Molly walks up. What are you two talking about over here? Nice job, Nettle.
Thank you. I'm very safe.
Randy. Basil let her ride Constance again. Oh, okay. And Raz and Krukazel, if you're returning to the
All right, we're back. Did we win?
so you return to the you return to Swiftfoot Farms, and yeah, the race is already dispersed. Like the crowd for the race is just, you did not win.
Gray will walk up to both of them and just shove cakes into their faces. And then goes to Nettle and does the same thing. But not Kat, because she did a roll at him.
Good call.
No cake for you.
I will cut mine in half and save half for Kat.
I mean, it's not like a piece of cake. It's literally like handfuls of cake that I shove into your face.
Yeah.
So with that, the second meal begins, because this is a halfling affair.
Oof.
And everyone kind of sits down. This meal's not as crazy as the last one. The Breckic juice is probably wearing off at this point. Y'all rode that one for a while. You're starting to come down. And you're all sat at a table together, and your food's served to you this time in copious amounts, as always.
Make sure you eat lots. We need lots of energy for our adventures.
You don't want to get fat. It makes you walk slow.
This is energy. Food is energy. Ha! That's a cookie. Ah, that's spaghetti.
I knew it was coming.
Oh man.
Nettle's a keto, bro.
And she does a really high kick. Ah, that's a taco.
What's a high kick constitute for a halfling? Like, how high are we talking?
Like shins, maybe.
Oh, Nettle, Jesus.
Stop harming the elderly.
Oh, no.
So you're sitting around this table, and maybe this is a good time to discuss what your next plan is going to be, where you're going to be going.
Yes, voice in the sky. What a great idea.
Voice
I think I'm still a little high.
Yes.
I would like Nettle to do the thingy where you clink your glass. So, attention, adventuring party.
Don't we have a name? Oh, we totally do. It's fine. Go ahead.
I want Krukazel to not get old anymore.
Well, Nettle,
Everyone
that's...
gets old, Nettle. It's just how things work.
I want him to get old normal style.
Yeah, if he's not getting old anymore, that means he's dead. And I don't know why you would wish for your friend to be dead. That seems very rude.
You're not listening to me.
Well, to be honest, I have felt a little rough the past few days, and I don't really want to get much older either. I miraculously feel better today. But,
We'll see if that pans out later.
Yep.
I want Mr. Krukuruku to grow old normal style.
Okay.
I have to say I agree, but I don't want to slow down anyone else either. I don't want to be a burden, so...
But what does your aging have to do with slowing us down? You just being old?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not, I could not make it tomorrow, and you guys would have to, roll me over and kind of deal with that. That's how we take care of our dead in Dragonborn society.
You just roll them over.
Yep. Sure do.
Well, that seems, I kind of respect that. It seems very practical. What do you do with, once decomposition sets in?
You know what? It's a pretty snowy place, so they normally get buried in the snow.
Oh, so you just have lots of Frozen old dragon.
Yeah, it really wards off intruders.
A lot of dragon sickles.
It's pretty
Springtime
scary.
must be horrifying.
Luckily, there's no spring. Yep. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I definitely don't want to get older either, Nettle, but I understand that, you know, we have two things that are quite pressing. And I think a vote might be the best way. I'll be fine either way.
To be honest, I need to find Corvus again.
White?
I do.
I'd like to interject here. If I'm going to be traveling very, very far away, I'd like to know why we need to find him.
Kat, you need to find him again, don't you? Or you want to, at least.
To be honest, I'm not really sure. On the one hand, he does know more about the biomancers, but on the other, he did say some pretty upsetting things about paths and choices and vengeance and things.
Well, if for no other reason than to kick his ass, you can find him.
But no, I don't want to kick his ass. He saved my life.
I kind of want to kick his ass, but that's
Why
besides
do you want to kick his ass? You don't even know him.
His ass seemed very unkickable. I was like way out of the way, but he seemed very scary. Ass seemed pretty much impenetrable.
Juliet in like seconds.
I don't know if we can.
Yeah.
Nettle's just like kind of standing there with her little fists just all balled up really tight, just looking as angry as a small child can look.
Look, on the topic of family, he has some that misses him, and he needs to be brought back to them.
Does he want to go back to them?
That doesn't really matter, does it?
It does, actually.
It matters a lot.
We'll agree to disagree on that.
I hope if my family ever turned up and asked you where I was, you'd tell them to fuck right off.
I don't know your
Sometimes people
family.
don't want to be found for good reason.
He said he had things to do before going home. I think he's just a little shy.
No, I think he's hunting down biomancers.
I mean, was everybody there when he was talking about, like, could they hear him when he was talking about, like, oh, I'm all corrupted and stuff? I can't remember.
Roz wasn't in earshot.
I was going to say a good portion of the party was either not in earshot or was too shell-shocked to really pay attention.
Yeah. I'll say, like, Kat has vague memories of shouting and stuff, but she was not entirely sure what was happening.
I just saw him murder people, right? Oh, no, I didn't. I just saw him fly out of the sky like a badass, so I'm not really too thrilled about fighting him.
He did slam a dead head on the ground, too.
Yeah, I saw him kill a bunch of supposedly unkillable biomancer experiments and then behead the biomancer and bring her head with us.
I'm not looking to fight him. I'm just trying to bring him somewhere, that's all.
Where are you trying to bring him? And why?
Home, because she asked me to.
Who's she?
Well, that's really none of your business right now.
If you're asking us to go traipsing across the country when one of our friends' lives hangs in the balance, it kind of is.
Nettle starts to like sparkle and crackle in her anger. Like there's literally little rainbow sparks coming off of her, and she's like,
What's up?
"Do you stupid quest for revenge really matter more than helping your friend?"
Is Nettle going through puberty right now?
She's sparkling.
Is that
Why is she
normal?
sparkling? That's not normal.
Can I do an Arcana check to figure out what the fuck is wrong with Nettle?
Yeah, me too.
You're muted.
You are muted, Alex.
I did it to myself. Yes, sure.
Oh, that's bad. That was 9.
11.
Might as well. Hang on.
I mean, great. You already. Oh, what's wrong with her?
6.
What's wrong?
No,
I'd like to do a therapy check.
Why is Nettle squawking? Oh, that's
Barking.
Oh. You're not really sure. It's definitely there. It's physically there. You're not sure why, but it's there.
So I would also like to kind of figure that out, and I feel like it kind of happened after the first set of ruins, and I feel like another set of ruins might have some answers on this whole thing.
Was Nettle talking to Gray when she talked about quest for revenge?
She was kind of addressing the Gray and probably Lucy.
Cat.
Yeah, sorry, Cat.
But I'm kind of on your side on this one, that's all.
I mean, there's no real revenge here. It's trying to reunite a family.
If he doesn't want to go back to his family, then he shouldn't have to.
His mother misses him.
What if his mother is an asshole? We don't know anything about her.
No, at that point, Gray starts to burn. There is just like blue fire starting to slowly waft off of him.
2 of our party members are either sparking or on fire, and I want to know what's going on.
What the fuck is happening?
Is it the Brekik? Should we not have eaten it?
Oh no, shit, Rosalind, what are we gonna do? Lesser rest.
Caucasian, you're good now. With the lesser restoration, you're sober as a goose.
All right. You don't get one.
He's particularly sober.
At this point, Gray kind of calms himself down a little bit, and that just goes away. And he's like, his mother is the single most important being in my life. And without her, there is no me. Therefore, I would like to help her in any way possible.
Right. But as someone unwillingly dragged back to a quote-unquote family that missed me, I'm not going to help you. Sorry.
I don't think you can really equate your biomancers with his
He doesn't want to go back. I'm not helping you drag him back.
I need to talk to him first. Try to convince him.
That I can't help you with, but I think Crucazel's life is a little more pressing.
And it's closer.
Oh,
Yeah,
well then that's fine. Let's go.
just being practical.
How far away? I know we looked at the map and I saw where Old Cloud
Rule is at
Yes.
least like 5 to 7 business days away.
What about the other place?
Ghostwatch? Ghostwatch is about 2 days and some change.
But the opposite direction.
Ghostwatch is west and a little bit south, where Cloud Rule is west, like way west and quite a bit north.
So we would gain some time on the route to Cloud World, probably. If we went to Ghostwatch.
You wouldn't be putting yourself further from it if you did go to Ghostwatch.
Okay. The lateral move.
Okay.
Nettle is slowly calming down, and the sparkles are getting less and less.
So
Now that she sees that people are kind of on her side.
as I think we figured out where we're going, Nettle, you want to explain the electricity?
What electricity?
You were crackling. Look, your hair's standing right up on end.
Well, I am a wizard.
It's true, she is.
Have you always been a wizard and you were just like messing with us, Nettle, or?
Told you guys, I discovered my magic powers.
That's a sorcerer.
How did you
Uh-oh.
manage to discover your magic powers?
Well, you
Pretty
guys
sure it
know
was the
that one
robe.
time that I froze a glass of water?
We might have
Yes.
done this.
You froze the water, but that's different than sparks. How did you learn to do that?
Mm.
So Nettle, if I might interject here, there's like 4 ways to learn magic, okay? You read a lot of books, you like nature a lot, you have like a deity or like someone that's important to you, or you're born with it. So
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yes.
So Rosalind was born with it. She told us that earlier.
And you totally.
And I totally believe that.
It's true.
I've never asked Gray. And then I don't think I have. And so how did you learn? Have you been studying a lot or?
I am just magic.
Born with it.
So,
Just like
So
Rosalind.
maybe
Maybe you could help her, Rosalind.
To be fair, I didn't always have magic. So it's not unheard of.
Can I do like a like a woken eye check on Nettle?
Yeah, you want to do like we'll say it's Arcana still.
Damn it. All right. Dang, 2. Not a 1.
Not a 1.
Could be. Could be other things. She might actually be magic.
Nettle, have you still been hearing voices in your head and stuff?
I don't think so.
That's promising. Any bad dreams?
That's just the really bad one.
Any gray hairs?
What's wrong with gray hair?
It's all like covered in dirt. She can't tell.
I show Roz behind my back, like my scales that are kind of graying on my arm a little bit.
Oh, I see.
All right, well, tip-top shape.
I want to do my own suspicions. Hold on. Can I do it on this level? This character? I don't think I have detect magic yet on this character. Never mind.
Carry on then.
All right, well, maybe we worry about that. I mean, it seems to be only benefiting Nettle so far, so, you know.
Oh, I do. I found it. Sorry. I just didn't fully write it out. I want to do detect magic. Is she wearing something that's making her all sparkly?
No, she is not. The only magic you're picking up is from the sword she's holding. That she has sheathed. The
Fae sword.
Yeah, the Fae katana sword thing.
Do I see any other magic around me while I've got my radar going?
Krukukulu definitely has it with that orb he's carrying.
That I didn't know about. Or did I? I feel like I did.
I think you saw him get it. Whoever has the dagger, also that's going off too.
Oh, yeah.
who does have a dagger?
I gave it to Kat.
You did?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Did I write it down?
I have no idea.
I think her Hazel picked up the orb and purposefully did not give it to Gray to identify. So
No,
I'm
he
not
had it
sure.
identified by someone in Arnica.
Yeah, I don't know if it actually got introduced to the party's knowledge.
Do I have a fancy dagger? Have I had a fancy dagger this whole time?
Yeah.
Recently.
Recently.
Well, this whole time.
Since you were.
It's the bracket?
Yeah.
Write it down. Or I did, but not on this version of my sheet. Like a dumbass.
It's okay. If anyone, I should pull up my items descriptions in case anyone has questions about those.
It's not super important. I was mostly wondering if there's anything in the environment like this house, or maybe there's like this old thing in the middle of the town square that everybody thinks is a statue, but is actually an ancient god.
No, nothing like that.
Is that
Okay.
common?
More than you would think. Okay.
So with a somewhat of a similar decided direction, dinner will end. They will present the birthday girl. She gets carried around in a fancy chair for a bit, as is halfling tradition.
Like tugging on everyone's clothes, like, that's my niece. That's my niece.
Who's older than Nettle, mind you.
Oh.
Hey man, I have one of those.
So do I.
It's worth pointing out, though. It is worth pointing out. And
Was someone going to take our portraits for the carvings?
oh yes. So someone starts like painting away, and then there's a dance. And feel free to role play anything you want to role play. The halflings are all just having a good time. If not, we'll jump to the end of the party. I feel we've done a lot of partying, plenty of partying.
Nettle dons her atrocious pink dress from the festival again.
Oh, I dress up in my nice suit.
Oh my gosh, yes.
My dress.
I do a traditional dance from Gelderland.
From
It's
where?
it's a Knight's Tale joke. God damn it.
Oh,
All right, go on.
had one job. It just.
I mean, if we want to spend time here, I can try to seduce a halfling, but otherwise we can just roll through it.
All right, so party goes on by without a kick. Nettle spends a lot of the time with her family. Krukazel spins wonderful tales for the halflings. And unless anything else crazy happens, you're able to crash in the Swiftfoot household.
Can I sneak out to the library before bedtime?
Yeah, Krukazel, you can sneak out to the library. It'll be pretty empty.
Okay, can I break in? I mean, can I just knock?
This is Acorn. They don't lock the doors here.
Dope.
This is like one of those country towns where no one locks doors.
Okay.
No
I'll knock.
answer.
All right, I'll just kind of shove it open.
Just it opens.
We don't have to really roleplay or anything. I'll just tell you two things I'm looking for.
All right.
I'd like, and I know it's not a huge library, so no worries if nothing. I would like to look for the last name Partridge, and I would like to look for any mention of the word sovereign that I heard Gray say under his breath one time, because I took observant.
So you're searching around. You find like a few books. Sovereign's mentioned a few times in books, but nothing that's like, it's like, oh yeah, it's the bright woman, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Balin, the area of Balin, the Duchy of Balin, that's northeast of the region, makes a big deal out of her.
Does he find her full title?
No, he does not.
Okay.
He just sees the name Sovereign get mentioned, especially in relation to Balin and the Gedran family, Gedran. And in terms of the Partridge family, you find a very old, dusty heraldry tome. And when you do get to the page that Partridge would be on, it's missing. It's been ripped out.
Anyway, can I tell how old it is? Like,
It's a pretty old
how
book.
long ago the rip is? Is it pretty fresh or is it still dusty?
Krukazel's trying the carbon date here, folks.
I'm inventing it.
Considering how much dust is on the book, no one's lifted this thing in a bit. The tear could have been innocently an accident. It's hard to make out why the page is teared out, but it's teared out.
All right. Well, let me look at my spell list real quick. I can't do shit. All right, I will spend the night doing that and then, sleep there or whatever.
All right. And then you will all get the benefits of a long rest. And I think this would be a good time to go to break before we have the party say their farewells and continue down the road to Ghost Watch.
Woo. Oh, I have to send us to break.
That is your job, Chris. All right, we're live.
And we're back.
Welcome back. We took a nice, decently long break. Get some recharging in after, well, you know, the fun that was the Swiftfoot birthday party. Anyone just joining us, there was the Swiftfoot birthday party. It happened. Crew Kazel and Roz got stoned on dead froggy myth. And there was a badger race, there was some celebration, and the party discussed their next course of action, and they kind of agreed, yo, let's go to Ghost Watch. Kind of agreed.
Fine.
Yeah, Gray's reluctance. I don't know if agree is the right word there.
So
Some strong peer pressuring.
Ghost Watch is the town, right?
That's the name of the town.
And then the ruins are right next to it. Yeah. I see
next
them
to
there.
it, under it. It's all subjective.
So there is like, how big is Ghost Watch? Do I know? I'm not from here. Probably not.
Yeah, you're not from this place. You wouldn't know.
Nettle, how big is Ghost Watch? Good morning.
It's big.
He just busts down the room. Nettle, how
Randy.
big is Ghost Watch? Wake up.
Swiftfoot's, how big is Ghost Watch?
Oh, it's a pretty big
Just-
town.
Running through the house. Can anyone tell me how big is Ghost Watch?
Well, Mr. Crew Kookaloo.
Oh wait, did
You had like a library or something that you'd been in literally all night where you
Well,
could
that's why I want to go to Ghost Watch, so we have a better life.
did Crew Cable make his nighty night check?
Hey, Crew
Oh,
Kazel.
fuck.
Thanks, Abby.
Thanks,
dear.
bruh. Ooh, nat 20.
Yay!
See, thank me.
I am a young man now.
Crew Kazel, welcome back to your 20s.
Roaring 20s.
question.
It was the
Yes.
weed.
I know if we go too high, that's very bad because he will
shit.
age out and die. If we go too low, will he become an egg?
Maybe.
Oh,
We'll have
that'd
to
be
see.
so dope if I died and you guys had to raise my egg. Yeah, that's the new goal.
New character.
It's just like y'all come in one day and Gray's just frying eggs, and you're like,
Oh, no.
"Where's Hazel?"
But he wouldn't necessarily now age naturally because he's an egg. It would be like an egg for a day, and then he'd sleep that night, and then maybe the next day he's in his 20s again. Just
Just explodes fully formed out of this egg.
shells everywhere.
The DM will deal with this if it does occur.
No, I'm
Crew
scared.
Kazel.
He's gonna roll enough natural 20s.
Yeah, God, no. Crew Kazel, you're young again.
Ah,
Maybe it was the frog hemoth flesh. Maybe it was Maybelline.
maybe the spicy youth juice just takes a little while to kick in.
So y'all wake up. It's a nice breakfast. The Swiftfoots have prepared eggs and veggie bacon.
Candy for me.
I'm pretty sure I have some meat somewhere.
Gray probably has meat stored away somewhere, and all the Swiftfoots are at the table, and they're all just like, "Oh, good morning, hey there, good morning, hey there, good morning."
They're all in unison.
You guys might have noticed Nettle is the only non-morning person in this group.
Nettle gets a big kiss from her mother on the cheek. Mwah, good morning, darling.
Morning. She's like swathed in her blanket cocoon as normal.
Gray pours her a cup of coffee.
Oh no! There was one time she had
Blonde
coffee.
roast.
The one time she did get into the coffee stash, and she was bouncing off the walls, quite literally.
Is this blonde roast or Vienna roast?
They're Vienna roast.
It's Italian coffee. Thank you very
Black
much.
coffee.
The only kind that's worthwhile.
So it'd be Alandi coffee, okay.
It's Intelligentsia, okay? SteamSpell is sponsored by Intelligentsia.
Vienna's not in Italy.
Anyway,
Italy doesn't exist here.
yeah, it would be Eland. Eland is the equivalent, the closest equivalent. Anyway, coffee's had, and the Swift
Nettle takes coffee.
Oh,
and Randy and Molly and the other Swiftfoots are a little sad as they realize the day's getting on, and they see the party begin to pack up their stuff. So, Nettle, that means you're going to be leaving us again.
some big adventures I have to do. I have to save Mr. Kuru.
I mean, he looks fine. I mean, he looks fine to me.
His skin is glowing today.
I'm super sick.
He does that sometimes, and then tomorrow he'll wake up and he'll be ancient.
It's true.
You know, I know someone who could maybe do something for that.
Well, god damn it. What do you mean, you know someone?
Well, there's the witch in the marsh. She's really good with that kind of stuff.
Oh, God. How nice is she? Has she ever been described as a hag by anyone?
There was someone who did color an old hag once.
Ooh.
There's a full hut with a witch inside.
Well, what direction is she in?
She's east.
Are we heading east?
Uh-huh.
No, you're heading
Kinda.
west.
Oh, no, we're not.
Oh, west. I thought you said west.
Well, what does she do? What do you mean she's good with that kind of stuff?
I don't know. She's good with magic, and sometimes like we go there and leave her some food, and it disappears, and she leaves us little bottles of medicine once in a while.
This is like a normal practice here.
If you wanted to, I could send Fang out there to maybe have a chat with her. How awful do I feel today?
You feel okay. It's not blues.
All right.
Well, I mean, you don't have to endanger Fang, but...
Fang is the embodiment of a spirit. When Fang gets hurt, it just goes to the ether, and then I reform them at a later time.
Speaking of familiars, at some point during the night, I did find familiar again, and Nez is once more a rat.
Okay.
What do we think? Do we want to check this out? It might be closer than we could...
How far east are we talking?
It'll probably take you about a day. Half a day, maybe, if you real hoof it.
Well, what
Look,
do you think?
I've seen a lot of doctors and people like that on my day, and healers, and nobody's really been able to do anything for it, so...
Oh.
What if this is the one person who can?
Damn it.
Why were we going to Ghost Watch anyway? I mean, I know.
That's what I want to know.
I know we were going to save you, but why?
What do you mean, why?
Does any do we
Not
need
all.
a why from the DM?
There's a set of ruins there.
Hey, Cookies, that's
might
where the
have
Farseer
some-
went.
Yeah, that's where the Farseer went.
What's
And
that?
he's kind of a douche. He's the one that cursed me to begin with.
Oh, let's go beat him up
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and tell him to make you not old weird all the time.
Yeah. All right. Now we're talking. All right, well, Randy, thank you for the witch, but I think we're going to go the other way.
It's okay. It
I'm
was
gonna
just,
beat up a monster.
Yeah,
it's just a thought, and on second thought, maybe you don't want to go back into the marsh anyway.
yeah, we've had some experiences there.
Well, now we do.
Yeah, the side frogs have been really bad this time of year, so perhaps it is for the better.
Yep. All right. How's Luke doing? Is Luke around?
Oh, Luke is definitely around. He's been he's been grounded.
Oh,
though.
man. Well, tell Luke we said bye.
Luke comes out. Bye,
Oh.
guys.
Bye, Luke. Make smart choices.
I will. And he runs up. He gives Nettle a hug. Bye, Nettle. Be safe.
Remember what I told you.
I know, Mr. Gray.
She grips his knees furiously for a couple seconds. Like, miss you.
And then all the other halfling siblings, nieces, and nephews come up to give hugs.
Nettle spends the time to give each one of them a hug individually.
And they try to hug all the other party members as well, because this is a hugging household.
I'll give him hugs.
No, Gray doesn't hug.
We respect that, don't worry.
My preference is not to be touched generally, unless I really want it, and no, now's not that time. I'm afraid.
Lucy, you are muted. You were saying.
It's not important.
Oh, okay. So y'all are able to set out from.
I want to
this
talk to Randy first.
All right.
I'll pull Randy aside.
Yes.
Well, enjoy the cask, old friend, and I'll pat the big cask on the top.
Oh, just don't let Molly see this, okay?
Yes, here. I'll druidcraft some vines over it and hide it out back.
Okay. Well, it's very much appreciated. Is there anything I could do for you?
Nope. I just wanted to give you some peace of mind that we are all very capable.
You killed the Brekik. You must be.
Especially those four, and I'll point to the party, and I'll say, Nettle is in very good hands, and you know what? To be honest, I don't think she even needs to be in hands, so don't you and Molly worry about her.
If you say so.
Nettle's gonna die.
Bye, Nettle. We believe in you.
Bye, Mama. Bye, Papa.
And with that, you begin walking, leaving Swiftfoot Farms behind you. The golden field paradise of Acorn leaves you behind. Now, there are two ways y'all could approach getting to Ghostwatch. There is going through the road in the Moon Oak Woodlands, and then once you hit Friend's Rest, which is kind of like a fortress inn, you head south. Or you could do the direct beeline there and walk through straight prairies and woodlands and maybe encounter nasties along the way.
Do we know anything about what dangers we could expect if we did the direct path from A to B?
Nettle knows a lot about the local wildlife. Nettle, you know there's all kinds of critters that live in the prairie. Some good, some bad. Your parents always warned you about bilgrums. They always said they roll you right flat. You can still hear it in your mind. They'll roll you right flat, Nettle.
And does on a gauge of like moths to Brekik, how are these pilgrims?
The bilgrums, they're somewhere in between.
We could take them.
Straight shot it is.
If it's faster, I feel like time is of the essence here.
I agree.
Nettle
Right.
like mounts up on Maximus and starts riding and like humming to herself.
I will speed walk and lead the way, because I am feeling brisk.
Okay, so are you sure? Just before you leave, you don't want me to send Fang out east? It wouldn't be any trouble.
On the road again.
Yep. I've never questioned a decision before. I don't intend to now.
Okay. It's your hide. Scales.
Scales, yeah, that'd be good. Hey, if I die, don't make armor out of me. I feel like you guys would be the
Listen, you can't say... Why would you even say that?
I mean,
No,
I just
feel
a
bad
thought.
when I do it.
Yeah, I know. That's just a thought. I don't.
Sorry,
I wasn't going to, but now that you mention it,
you have no say what happens after you're gone. Sorry.
Well, damn it.
You know that your scales would make fantastic reagents. I don't know why you would be so selfish to try to tell us what to do.
Well, you know, I feel like.
I thought you wanted to help your friends.
You know,
Yeah.
never mind. You can make armor out of me, fine. Maybe like a
I just
shield.
feel
All
like
right,
you're hugging
anyways.
that all the time, you know?
Oh, well,
Like
that's
Weekend
pretty
at Bernie
cute.
style.
Weekend at Bernie's is a classic halfling tale, written by Sir William Bubbleshire.
Of course.
And of course, it's the same plot as the damn movie, of course.
So I will walk ahead and I will begin reading Child Rearing in the Halfling World, Volume 1, as I walk.
So it says, first of all, it is important to note that lots of halflings often have twins, triplets, quintuplets, and quadruplets, and it is very often that a halfling has what we call a litter. And it says this in the book.
Huh.
Now, do not be alarmed if some of your halfling babies are born without fur. It is a trait that is often carried down throughout the family.
I look over at Nettle. Oh.
But do note, if you have furless infants, it is important that you keep them swaddled and warm. While Krukazel's nose deep in his book, I'd like everyone else to make perception checks.
Can I go over and give Nettle an extra jacket?
Yes.
11.
All right.
22.
Damn, Nettle.
I see all.
19.
19. Get.
It's 10.
Oh.
I was trying to find my modifier. And
No
it's
worries.
nothing.
Raz and Nettle, in the distance, in the sky, you see black winged little creatures. They're kind of almost bat-like in appearance. Odd, since it's kind of, morning light.
Are they evil?
You're not sure. They do kind of get closer, but they do keep a distance. Nettle, you can make out they kind of they look like Fang, but like jet black and with little red eyes. And they're kind of just perching in trees and whatnot, kind of like looking at the group, watching.
Okay, so isn't it weird for bats to be out this early in the day?
Is it weird for bats to be out this early?
Yes, Krukazel, I will not require a nature check to tell you that it's odd.
It's pretty weird.
Do you see them?
I look up from my book. I kind of do the finger bookmark. Oh, yep. Those are bats.
You notice they're actually small little pseudo-dragons. Or at least they have the form of a pseudo-dragon.
I'll yell out, hello, in Draconic. We're friendly. Just friends passing through.
I feel like Fang kind of like raises his wings a little bit. Just like...
And eventually, they follow you. They kind of like perch themselves on various objects in the distance.
Do they
Raz,
mean us harm?
You can't help but get the shaking feeling that they really want to watch you. If anyone like gets in the way, like when Krukazel got in the way earlier, they kind of go at them. But like when they can see you, they calm down and they're just like,
oh no. I have a real bad feeling about these weird bats. I think we should
Are they evil?
Is there anything weird about them, DM, or do they just look like normal bats?
they're not bats. That's the weird part. They're once you kind of like look at them and observe them, they don't have fur, and those are not. They're scaly wings. They're little pseudo dragons, black.
Oh. Do they look
They're
nice?
evil.
Do they look nice? No, they just.
Oh.
But like, are they behaving in a menacing manner?
Besides growling at y'all, if you get in between them and Raz, no.
I deliberately put myself between one and Raz. I want to see what it does.
They start kind of creeping a little closer.
Don't move.
Cat, it's okay. They just think I'm very attractive and they want to look at me. We can't blame them for that. But it's best to stay out of the line of sight, let them really drink it in. And they will leave us alone, probably, if I know anything about pseudo-dragons.
Is Roz trying to hide something
I want to
from
insight
us?
check that.
Can I insight check that?
Raz, I need you to make me deception.
Oh
if
my
you're
god.
lying.
What check?
Oh, I'm terrible at
Deception
insight.
if you're lying.
I honestly
have
do
no
not know what's going on. Should I be? Should I know?
You have a general idea who they
Okay.
belong to.
I will
17.
make a deception check.
With my 0 modifier.
I rolled a 25.
I rolled a 15.
Raz is kind of maybe being not as forthcoming as she would be.
I keep walking nose in the book. No one likes a liar.
And then
If only I knew.
you're on a section about, now if you find out that your kid is lying to you. And Kat, you notice that when you don't move out of the way, one of them, their mouths kind of fill with like this black, red, misty cloud that kind of like.
I don't think I want to mess with them.
No, if they're not going to do anything to us, as long as they're looking at
the way.
me, just let them look at me. It's not
Oh.
a big deal, probably.
How far are they? Is what I heard. Lucy, did you ask how far away they were?
No.
Oh, I thought someone asked how far away they were.
Nettle, like, is eyeing these pseudo-dragons suspiciously and readies her shield and her lance. Just, like, not like trying to start anything, but she's just got them ready, and the shield starts to sparkle a little bit.
I just stay really close to Roz. Not like creepy close, just ready to intervene.
I'm reading.
Yeah, Roz is continuing forward, but it seems uneasy and is looking back over her shoulder a lot.
After some time traveling, you eventually notice that the little jet black pseudo dragons have since disappeared, returned whence they came. They're gone.
Bye,
man.
weirdos.
You ever feel like you're being watched and it's probably bad?
Yeah, what did you do?
I don't know.
Oh, shit. Do you think it's like the cops and they saw us lick that Brekik?
That's illegal?
Well, it's not legal.
Are things only legal if they are explicitly spelled out as legal?
Oh, man, we didn't give Kat any of the Brekik. Well...
You still have some.
That's for later.
Okay.
Anyways, what did you do?
What did what? Sorry.
What did you do?
I don't... So here's the thing. Apparently Roz knows, but Megan doesn't. So...
Classic.
Oh, Roz, they're from your best friend.
Oh.
The one you ran into
Kat?
in America.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't have an army of pseudo dragons, so that would be cool.
Why
And they
not?
match
That
your
would be-
aesthetic.
That's our new goal.
That would be so sweet. I can summon a small army. Let me think of how she would phrase this then. I made I don't even know if saying that I made a promise would make sense because that's not true, but I will say someone thinks I owe them something, and it's not like can break my kneecaps bad yet.
Huh.
It probably won't ever be, but
Well, what did they ask you to do? What do you owe them?
That's kind of weird. I don't know. It's just kind of like if they want something, I'm expected to do it. I don't think there's like, oh, we're squared up now and everything's great. But they've never tried to hurt me or anything. I think just keeping an eye on me to see where I am. I haven't been home in a long time.
Are they like a dragon? Do they have like...
Sort of. Yeah. Like, you know how you are like a dragon, but not a dragon?
Sure, yeah.
They're also like a dragon, but not a dragon, but they are not like you. They're way creepy. Super creepy.
Oh, that's a relief.
It's a real creepy person.
Well, do you want me to like talk to him? Like, you know, dragon man to dragon person?
I mean, I don't know. I would be. They like me. They're not always cool with everybody, though. I would feel bad if they were just like, screw you, I don't like you, and then just like smited you or something.
When's the last time you saw this person?
Well,
Oh.
let's see. It's hard because I feel like a lot of time passes when not a lot of time has actually passed, so it's hard for me to estimate days. But let's say not too long ago. Not
How many
super
sessions
long.
ago?
Yeah, if I were going to quantify our adventures in sessions, it's been, it's been a few. They helped me.
I think it happened in the 5th session in Whackin' Happens before
That's
y'all left.
Whack.
I don't remember anything we've ever done.
They don't take notes.
Who are you people anyway?
I mean, like I said, I just wanted to put this in here. They're very cool with me. They would never do anything to harm me, and thus when I need help with things, they're really cool about it. Well, I would say last time I saw them was like we were in town, and then they gave me some spicy youth juice to give to you to make you feel better, and it's not a big deal. You're totally fine, so it worked out great. But yeah, that would be it.
That was kind of my next question, and I just keep flipping pages like with a 1,000-yard stare, acting cool.
Okay, so history or arcana on spicy youth juice. And being that you are a dragonborn and understand dragon culture, I will grant you advantage on this check.
Ooh, that's good. 17.
Of course, now he's rolling hot, right? Hey, Krukazel, there are some heretical things that dragons have done in the past.
Well, shit,
to
guys.
prolong their already long lives.
Well, fuck. Well, we'll deal with
in character or out of character.
In.
No, it's completely fine. I made sure to fully vet everything first, made sure that it wouldn't hurt you.
Yeah, I mean, you probably saved my life, so that's good. And, you know, thank you. I still, you know, it's probably fine.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I have been watching you very closely, and nothing bad's been happening, so I think it's...
No, you know, yesterday I was like 90, but, you know, besides that...
I honestly, that just seemed like the way you were going. You do that a lot.
Well, thank you. I'm very uncomfortable, but trying my best to hide it with a 14 charisma.
You know, that's my life. Very uncomfortable, but trying my best to hide it.
Same.
That's mood. Big mood.
Yeah. Anyways, volume 1.5.
Okay, have fun with your reading.
Is anyone else having any interactions while these two are talking about spicy youth juice and heretical?
Cat has been eavesdropping.
Ooh.
But staying quiet. Rosalind let her have her secrets. She'll let Rosalind have hers.
Nettle is still singing very off key because she never took a level in Bard.
There's still time.
Road again! On road again!
Everin Road.
Take me home. Ryan, did you... Did he mute?
Is he talking?
So I'm muted.
Except he's not muted. Oh, he's talking to someone else.
Oh, okay. Anyway, as you're traveling in this wilderness area, you come across what looks to be ruins that are kind of half sunken into the ground. There's nothing super impressive about them. They're made out of stone, brick. They look quite old, a little crumbly, but they do have a roof over them, and it is getting late. The intuition tells you this might not be a bad place to maybe snooze for the night.
Well, I guess we could take a nap.
If that's what we're gonna do, I want to do Flock of Familiars.
Okay.
And she's like, I'm paying. And fly my minions, spread them out into the surrounding area to make sure there's not something giant just stalking nearby that's going to eat us when we take a nap.
Fair. So your Fang horde, the Fang gang.
Yes.
Gang.
Yes.
They set themselves up around as a nice little alarm watchdog or watch pseudo dragon system, if you will. Would anyone else like to do anything in preparation for camping?
I'm so scared to roll this night check and become an egg. that would be the least suspected thing that has Okay. I'd like to sit on top of the like little rune roof you said and just kind of meditate and see how I feel about being a Dracolich.
I want to pull Rosalind aside.
Oh, hey, Cat. What's up?
Are the pseudo dragons still around?
They last for an hour. Are you talking
Not-
about the black ones?
The black ones, yeah. The black ones. They're still around?
No, they're long gone.
All right. So, I don't know what was up with the whole frightening small black dragon thing. And I'm not gonna push because I understand what having a problematic past can be like. But I did overhear you, well, I eavesdropped on you speaking to Curtizel, and I just want to let you know that if you ever need any help or just want to talk, I'm here.
Have you ever had, like, an ex-girlfriend who you were mostly cool with, but sometimes they got crazy and weird and you just needed your space?
No.
Well, if you had,
I
that's
lived
big.
most of my life in a box. So,
Okay.
a metaphorical box. It was actually a basement, but it's fine.
Oh. I mean, I think it's fine. Yeah, it's something that I'd rather is not going on, but I don't think it's anything like what you're going through.
Okay,
It's not-
well, if she becomes more problematic or dangerous or just continues harassing you, and you want to do something about it, I'll help.
Roz is gonna kind of look around here. Does she, very carefully looking, does she notice any pseudo dragons? I know you said they were gone, but she's looking.
Besides the Fang Gang, nothing.
She'll drop her voice. That time might have to come at some point, but that is I do not feel that I or anyone else could do that right now. That would be, if we can't handle a giant frog, we can't handle a problem this size. It's not good.
Okay. Well, if that changes, let me know.
Hiding is something that would be more helpful, but I'm not good at doing it. I get found. But all the same, I appreciate it. Thank you, Kat.
Of course. You always help me. What kind of fun would I be if I didn't return a favor?
I don't know if my problems are big or your problems. You got a lot going on.
Well, good night. Good luck.
If anyone comes and talks to me in the middle of the night, I'll be sure to let you know.
Okay. Well.
You know, outside the expected. Roz will give Kat a hug and then...
Oh, Rosalind hugged someone.
She kind of likes Kat.
She hugged me yesterday. It was around the shoulders, and I carried her, but that counts.
It's a practical hug.
So within these ruins, there is a crumbled statue of a rather heroic-looking individual. It's very crumbly, hard to make out who it is. These ruins are quite old, and are there's going to be watches throughout the night, or are y'all just going to sleep and say F it?
I'll take first watch up on top and enjoy
Alright.
my,
You're not being a baby while it lasts.
Yeah.
For the record, Chris pre-rolled his nighty night check and got another nat 20.
It's legit too. It's so sad. Why did
I'm not gonna roll anyone's tonight.
I want a one.
Is Crew Kazel just going to be like the same age as Nettle?
That's
This is
what I was
so
gonna
weird.
do, real
This
talk.
is so weird.
That's what I was gonna do, real talk. It's gonna be like Crew Kazel. So Crew Kazel, you're sitting watch on top of the ruins, and you see these elk-like creatures. They're kind of sauntering by the ruins. They have green fur. Their antlers are almost branch-like, and they're sprouting little leaves and whatnot. And they have white stripes on their backs, and they're just kind of sauntering
Do
by.
I know what they are?
Roll me a nature check.
14.
A 14. They are Nera. Which is a fey creature. They have like a stag-like form, a deer-like form, and they can like kind of make plants sprout up wherever. But don't piss them off, because then they like take like a ghosty, creepy form and wreck face.
Damn. Hello.
They turn to you. Do you know Sylvan?
Yes.
So they don't understand you speaking in common, but if instinct kicks in,
Hello.
they turn. Hello.
Oh, you talk back.
We speak Sylvan, yes.
How are you?
Oh, it's okay, I suppose.
Anything dangerous around these parts?
Well, we have the natural lands disappear slowly almost every day. There's people who like to really mess with the natural world. We've been looking out for them as well. And there's some dark energy coming from that way. Points in the direction of Ghost Watch.
Well, what if I told you I was on my way there now to deal with that?
I knew I could sense you were one of the good ones.
Some days.
You're one of Borealla's, aren't you?
All right. Well, it's been a good talk. Just kidding. Yeah.
No harm intended. Just we can smell it.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I am, and I'll make a little frosty flower in my hands.
Ooh! And one of them kind of paws on the ground with its hoof very gently, and these beautiful, lush flowers appear next to you. They smell very sweet, and they just kind of are looking at the ruins. We like this place. It's very calm here.
It's nice. Me and my friends are kind of sleeping for the night here. I hope that's okay.
It's not our ruins to tell you it's okay. The Knights of Old Yormouth would have to give you their okay. But if you're sleeping fastly within already, then no concern there.
Yeah.
Prince Damien's probably watching you then.
Oh, who's that? Do I know who that is?
Roll a history check. You're not from here.
1, not natural. Damn it.
Crew Kazel, this is some Maywick history bullshit. You're a Dragon Frost guy.
Oh, well, I'm pretty far away, so I don't know who that is, but I hope you guys have a great night.
I hope you do too. I don't think there's anything immediate around. Do stay safe. And they kind of like bend down, and like these vine doors form over the door to the ruins.
Oh. Can I open it?
Yeah, like they'll open for you and your friends, but if anyone hostile, yeah, if anyone tries to enter, they won't be able to. Us Nara are, well, we're quite magical, I suppose.
Well, thank you very much. That's very kind. Hopefully I can help you bring the land back.
Well, we don't get many druids out here in Western Maywick anymore, so it's appreciated. And the Nara, they walk into the distance, and it's like as they walk, it's almost as if they're like gliding on top of the grass, very like gracefully.
Those guys were sweet.
Crew Hazel, your watch passes by without a hitch. So I take it he's going to bed. So whoever. You don't need to take a watch with the vine door there. I take a Crew Hazel relays the fact there's a vine door that'll keep you all safe. So the night can pass by quietly for most of you. But Mr. Gray, it's dream time, baby.
That face.
It's nice and cloudy, radiant. It's nice and fluffy here. And you're sitting next to your patron. She's actually not like standing all like, ugh. She's sitting next to you, and you notice like a streak of her hair is black. My chosen, I see you've met my son.
Sovereign, what happened?
When your friend was in trouble, I created a gateway to him so you could reach him, where he was the one who could help. Whatever they've done to him, it's obviously had some effect on me as well. She like holds forward the black strand of hair. It's jet black like Corvus's hair and wings were. I sense very dark, whatever they've done to him, very dark.
Mother, please. I need help. They won't let me go to him immediately. They insist on taking their time.
Corvus has years to spare, but time is important.
The Nine Hells take Corvus. I'm worried about you.
I will be okay as long as I do not need to establish any more gateways to him. I will be okay. I can't keep doing that. So make sure your friend does stay out of trouble.
Even if they don't, please do not do that again.
I can't. Whatever they've done to his blood, whatever they've done, just shadows and hate. And whatever hate he holds for the Biomancers is only amplified. You may have to face your heritage, my chosen.
Does Gray know what that means?
Gray, you have a good idea. That people have reminded you your whole damn life that you are the result of the long ago invasion of the demonic dreadlords. The one she's referencing in specific, you're probably decently familiar with. Blackheart, the son of Shadows, Lord of Hatred and Terror.
You know, that old chestnut.
Yeah, you know, real feel-goodsy shit.
Do what I have to do. Is Corvus beyond saving at this point?
I still see some light in him. He can still summon the sun. As long as he can still summon the sun, he has my favor and the favor of the celestial realm.
And what can I do for him?
I sensed in his heart when I reached out to you, he was not forthcoming. He's going to seek out Duke Gadrin in Balin.
Do I know? Gray doesn't know where that is.
No, probably not.
Gray doesn't know shit.
If you have a decent memory from like 2-3 days ago, you'd remember the soldiers mentioned Balin, and that's who Sir Gregor is going to be laying siege to.
What does he want there?
To find the man who sold him away, of course.
Was it not possible to open a gateway to bring him to you?
I cannot allow his cursed blood to enter my realm. Imagine the hell it would wreak on my realm. I couldn't do that to my host of Celestials.
As you say. What guidance do you have for me?
If perhaps seek out the Duke. Perhaps he'll be there. And find some way to cure him, redeem his soul.
And if not?
Strike him down, and let Aor judge him. Aor is the god of judgment, for those at home.
Yes, sovereign.
And for the first time in like a long time, she actually places like this hand on your shoulder, and it's just like you feel this positive radiant. You feel almost as if you're like being lifted up yourself as she touches you.
He does kind of like jump a little bit because he's not used to being touched.
If it does come to you striking him down, I would understand. But only as a last resort, my chosen. I chose you for a reason. Because I know you have the compassion to understand being spurned and rejected. Just remember that. And like the light and the clouds, like you get surrounded by like her wings like kind of fold over you, and then she's gone, and you wake up in a cold sweat within these ruins.
Okay.
And at this point, it will be morning time. The vines open up, and Krukazel, as you awaken for the day, your hide doesn't fit like it used to. When you go to speak, you're like, your voice is a little bit higher.
Hello?
Yes. You're small. The world seems bigger around you.
What's going on?
You're just maybe as you go to stand up, you're maybe a few heads taller than Nettle. You are shorter than Gray, Roz, and Cat.
Is he like swimming in his robes?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Nettle comes out in her morning blanket burrito, and she's like, "What grade are you in?"
I don't know. What? All right, I'm gonna make some water on the ground and cup it and look at my face in it.
Aw, you're a wee baby.
Oh,
You're
shit.
a little guy. You're like maybe a year or two older than Nettle.
Krukazel, I think that you are a hatchling?
I believe the term's tadpole.
I don't think it is, unless you are a Braggic. Are you?
It'd be better than this.
Is he stupider now that he's a kid?
No, he still has the same mind he's had this whole time.
okay.
I've been pretty stupid to begin with.
Just the normal levels of stupid.
Did Krukazel ever really grow up, though?
The Toys R Us kid.
Well, I guess it's time to go.
Nettle like walks around him, like inspecting him, like, I see.
Nettle.
Go ahead.
Must be nice to feel like there's someone your own age around now.
Do I still call you Mister?
Well, I mean, you never really had to call me Mister anyways, but
I just wanted to.
I guess that's up to you. Same person.
Okay.
Today I will call you Krukookaloo.
Okay. I'll call
All
you
right.
Nettle.
I'm gonna
Does anyone
help.
else find this just like slightly upsetting?
But this is a thing that he does, and he's always done this. His age is like fluid. He's
But
age
he's always
fluid, and we
been,
gotta
like-
respect it.
Oh,
I feel like I've had some really good days lately, so
So good, so much of a good thing, Krukazel.
yeah, I think
Gonna-
maybe we should go get the shit kicked out of us or something.
Gray's gonna walk up to him and he's gonna like start like tying up the loose
That's-
robe.
yeah,
so
that
he's
was
not,
funny
like,
to do.
tripping on it.
Yes, that's
All right, fine.
I'll just actually pick him up by the armpits and put him on Maximus.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
All
was gonna
right.
offer that. You can't just offer my dog.
he just did.
It's our dog now.
Maximus is my dog.
Can I ride your dog?
Well, I was gonna offer it.
I mean, I could just turn into a dog.
If you turn into an animal, do you turn into a normal animal or
Baby animal?
like a puppy?
I try to turn into a huge warhorse.
You turn into this majestic, big-ass warhorse.
While on top of Maximus. Way to go, buddy.
Oops.
Get off of him!
Sorry.
Maybe you should do this today. You seem
Yeah.
less vulnerable.
Nay.
Oh, yay! How dare you? How dare you?
I guess I'll start walking out.
So,
I mean, Nettle only weighs like probably 50 pounds, so they could probably ride the dog together.
Well, I already used the wild shape, damn it. I'm riding this horse.
save a horse.
Yep. Ride a Crook Hazel.
You seem so sad saying
Yeah.
that.
He doesn't like wild shaping.
So y'all are walking down the road. If I could get perception checks from everyone.
14.
Okay.
I got a 7. I think Nettle's still trying to like figure out.
What the heck is going on with Crook Hazel?
14.
10.
Also a 14.
All right.
Instead of being like her dad's age, now he's just like her senpai.
Oh no.
Oh god, get me out of here. Is it time for nighttime checks yet?
Very confused.
Cat.
One.
Cat, you hear, like, from behind trees, bushes, and whatnot. There they are. I told you, it's them. It's them. It's who the boss showed us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no.
You loser.
I'm not the
think we lost-
boss.
I'm getting Roz's attention.
Oh.
It was like you went rat and then dramatic pause.
Hold person.
Yeah, my internet's been
Waiting
cutting out.
Okay.
I'm getting Roz's attention.
What?
In the trees.
Do I notice?
You probably do if you're trying to tune in, but as you're looking their way and they can tell you notice, from behind from the fields beyond, step forward a human man dressed in some nasty looking beat up leather. He's carrying like this rifle. Another one is this gnomish, this rather shifty looking gnome holding daggers and twirling all kinds of weird concoctions that he has in a bandolier. Two trolls also
Wow.
And with them are these weasel-like creatures on chains. They have like a pangolin, you know, like a pangolin, like the African anteater thing. They have like those shells on their back. Nettle, you recognize those as Bilgrums.
I'm gonna fight him.
Boss said they'd be heading this way. Okay, look. There's a price on your head. Oh, we're taking you up down to Gulo. You really fucked up his operation in Verdrid.
I'll drop my wild
I really
shape.
should have expected that to come back and haunt us.
Oh, what if we didn't go?
Yeah, I don't wanna.
Well, he just said he needed your heads as proof that we got you. So, boys, let's roll initiative.
Shit.
What's initiative?
Oh no, we lost Lucy. She's like in the
19.
middle of doing something.
I did good.
I'm gonna throw a dagger, my fancy dagger that I have now.
Well, we're gonna go to initiative.
Yeah, I know, I was too late. Oh, bad initiative.
All right, Kirkazel with the 19.
Yeah.
Big 7.
Nettle with a big 7.
12.
What
Gray
is
with a
that
big
even?
12.
Oh.
We fight these guys?
I had a 6.
Ooh, cat.
I have a +4.
12.
Raz, 12.
Wait,
Gray or Raz, who wants to go first?
Roz, let me go first.
All right, why do I pick up my blue pencil always to
I actually
write?
have a 10 because I have a bonus +4 because I am a swashbuckler.
Oh, so that changes.
Oh, Alex, real quick.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
night, can we say that I changed my call lightning to frost damage, or is it too late?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, what's the name? All right, now to roll initiative for these meanies. First up we have. What did I name him?
Douche.
We have Lutra. Lutra got a nat 1. Way to go,
Is that
Lutra.
one named Door? Luchador?
No, Lutra is like the scientific name of otter.
Yeah, I was gonna say more Redwall.
Back at it again. That missilage ship.
Arctonix got a. Ooh, I gotta jump over here. Arctonix got a 15. The Trolls. Oh, that's who I have to. That's whose sheet I have to pull up. The Trolls, and I have to pull up the Pilgrims. I mean, if we want to go to break while I set this up, we can do that.
Might be a good idea.
All right, we'll be right back.
Back in 5 to maybe.
There's a big white square on the screen. All right, see ya. we're back.
We're
Woo.
back. Welcome back, and we're jumping right into combat. Some of Gulo's gang has discovered the Star Touched, who has a hit on their head for the work they did back in Verdrid when they stopped their whole Aether trade. So with that, the Order's Crew Kazel, one of the bad guys, Artonix, the Trolls, Rosalind, Gray, the Bilgrums, Cat, and then the bad guy, Lutra.
Where's Nettle?
She's on there.
Where? You didn't say her name.
I don't see her.
Oh, Nettle.
Yeah, me. You know, me.
Yeah, you're before Cat. Hold on. Oh, now I'm getting all messed up.
That put me top of the order. Fine.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right. Crew Kazel, you're up.
Okay.
Artonix is on deck.
Will you switch me to the map?
I didn't switch everyone over yet. Fuck. All right, you're there now.
Thank you. I'm casting Spike Growth.
All right, where are you casting it?
Good question.
Please be descriptive, since we couldn't get the Roll20 feature to work.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna cast. There's a big circle of bad guys. I'm gonna cast Spike Growth in the middle of them, 20-foot radius, so it should just about get them. I'll draw it.
All right.
Maybe. All right. While I work on drawing that, that's gonna be my turn pretty much. So you can go ahead to the next person.
All right, we've got Artonix. Artonix is going to take his gun, and there's like red aether slashing around in it, pulls it up after seeing Crew Kazel cast a spell, and shoots it at you.
Feels
And
like
I
a bit
accidentally...
much.
What?
Just kidding. Go ahead. I don't know why it's gray, but it's there.
12.
13 is my armor class.
So, and it goes wide from you. This like little ball, like fire musket ball, goes goes wide of you.
He's expecting a taller dragonborn.
Yeah. I like being small.
And with that, we will go to the trolls.
Being small is the best.
What?
Being small is the best.
The trolls are gonna step to the side of the Bilgrums. What saves are they making? Step out of the spikies.
I don't think there's a save. They just take 2d4 for every 5 feet they move.
All right, I need a 2d4 from you for damage.
Okay, here I go. 6.
6. So they both take 6 damage. As they're walking through these spikes, they get... So they're stepping to the side of it to try and, mitigate getting hit by spikes. Oh, come on, pencil. And they get... They're like... Argh! And now they're gonna dash towards the party.
Ooh.
And, like, these trolls are... Roz will be up. Gray, you're on deck.
Okay. Roz is going to put a hex on the guy with the rifle.
All right.
Because he was sassing her and she doesn't like that. And then she's going to cast a couple of pew-pew beams at him.
All right, cast them pew-pew beams.
I'm casting. The first one is a 10. I assume it doesn't hit.
That will not hit.
Woo! The second one's a 17. How about that one?
That will hit.
All right, so that one is going to do 10 points of force damage and 3 points of necrotic damage. And then she's going to move away.
So, Roz, you throw your inky eldritch blast at him, and you hit him with one of them, and he's just, ugh. Don't worry, miss. I'll make sure to pay you back in coin.
Okay, that's fine. You come after me, buddy.
And if that's all you will do with your turn,
yes, sir.
We will move to Gray, and the Bilgrums will be on deck.
So we have the 2 actual humanoids, then 2 Bilgrums and 2 trolls?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to huck an Eldritch Blast at each of the humanoids.
Okay.
One is a 22.
That'll hit.
And
you got to tell me which one. Gun boy or gnome boy?
Gunboy first.
Okay. That'll hit.
And is a 17 on the second one.
Gnome Boy. That will hit Gnome Boy.
Okay, so first thing first. First one, Gun Boy takes 9 points of force damage.
All right.
He is pushed back 10 feet, which I believe means he takes 4d6 from the spike growth.
I'm not sure
Or is
how
that
it works.
not true?
I don't think it would. I don't know how spike growth and forced movement work.
I'm gonna assume no. I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'm
But
gonna assume.
if he tries to move out of it again, then he'll take the damage.
Yes.
And his speed is dropped by 10 feet.
Yes.
And then No Boy takes 6 points of force damage, is also pushed back 10 feet,
All right.
and drops by 10.
Yep. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Not at the moment. Still,
All right. We'll go to the Bilgrums. On their turn, the Bilgrums curl themselves up into a tight ball and roll towards the party. I'm going to need
Are
a
they
dex.
bowling?
I'm going to need a dex saving throw from Gray,
Whoa.
Krukazel, and Nettle.
Oh god. 9.
And then I'll need dex saving throws from Roz and Kat as well.
Here we go. Here we go.
17.
Well.
Okay.
21.
All right.
18. Can I help you?
I need. Okay, so Nettle and Gray, you pass the saving throw, and you take 13, 6 damage, and you do not get knocked over by the Bilgrum rolling towards you. Krukazel, you take 13 damage and are knocked prone as this Bilgrum just bowls you over as it's spinning, as it's
Ow.
doing like a rolly. It keeps rolling. I heard a 17 from Kat. What did you get, Roz, for that dex save?
I
18.
got a 12. Super Dexy.
Kat, you will only take 8.
Only.
Roz, you will take 16 and be knocked prone as this Bilgrum bowls into you.
For spike growth, the description kind of just says when a creature moves into or within the area.
Yeah,
Doesn't
but
really-
we changed the whole like force movement rule, so
Yeah,
I
just
just-
my understanding, if it says moved, it means takes the move action.
Mhm.
And force isn't taking a move action.
yeah.
Despite forced movement's a very weird mechanic. Chris, could you please roll me spike growth damage for
Yeah, how much?
15 feet's worth?
Woo. $14.
All right.
All these little icicles are popping out of the ground and shattering in it.
Just 1 second. All right, so the Bilgrums, their shields get pierced. Their armadillo-like shields get pierced as they try to roll through the spikes, but they get out without a hitch. Kat, you will be up. You have
Okay.
two Bilgrums behind you. The trolls are closing in, and the baddies are in the spikies.
This is a mistake. I'm gonna run right at the troll there. I'll take a
Okay.
dash because I don't think I have enough movement to get that far. Then I stab it.
Stab away.
17.
That'll hit.
Oh, plus 16 points of piercing damage.
So you just dash towards this troll after like the Bilgrim bumps, and you like kind of kick off the Bilgrim, and you run past Nettle to this troll and jump up and stab it in its chest and wrench your short sword and jump back down off of its quad. And the troll's just... Are there any other actions you'd like to take? I believe you used your bonus to
Yeah,
dash.
that's all I can do.
Nettle is up. Lutra, the gnome, is on deck.
All right. So, Kat, you said, is Lucy still around the troll?
Yeah, I'm right in front of it.
Oh, okay. Would you be able to move it? You move yourself? So Nettle comes within the 10 feet of the troll, so she can stab you with her lance. And her lance is like swathed in like this glowing rainbow energy as she goes forth to stab.
Okay.
It's
What'd you get?
Yeah, that's a 10.
That will not hit. You still have another attack, unless you're doing secret things.
She's a little wiped from that and does not have another attack.
So Nettle charges forward, tries to hit the troll. The troll slaps the lance away with a big old floppy backhand. If you have no other actions, Lutra will be up.
Yeah, no.
Lutra is going to Lutra's gonna snap his fingers, throwing up feathers, and he takes to the air as he casts a spell on himself. And then he is going to float kind of towards the group. And that will be his turn.
He also has decreased movement speed, by the way.
Yes.
I don't know how much movement he just took, but it should be 10 less.
He did not move his whole full movement.
Okay, cool.
Krukazel, you are up. And then Artonix is back at the top of the order.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on the gun guy.
Okay.
Wisdom save 15.
A flat 18, and that will be his. So you try to get these ice shards to shoot up to hold him in place, and he just kind of takes his gun and just blasts them away.
Being small sucks. I'm gonna stand up, and then I'm gonna run 15 feet out of the fucking Volgrim path. My little kobold now legs.
Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Cry. No, that's good.
Artonix will take his turn. All right. Artonix is going to take his gun and kind of pour aether into it. And it shoots out 3 rays of fire as he does so. The first one will head towards Kat, who's stabbed the troll. Does an 18 plus hit.
I impose disadvantage because she's standing next to me.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
That one will not hit. It will hit the troll instead.
Yes.
Yeet.
For 9 damage.
Good job, Nettle.
So one of the bolts he shoots, Nettle jumps out in front, throws her shield up, and it pings off and into the troll.
That's what I'm here for.
The next one is going to head towards Krukalu.
Rude.
19.
Yep.
Krukalu, you will take 6 points of fire damage. And the last one will head towards Gray for a nat 20.
Okay.
And you will take 15 points of fire damage. You have resistance. So half of that.
So like 8?
7.
Okay.
And the last one hits Gray. But you're able to kind of shake it off, and he just, damn it. And he, like, spits out his cigar. Gotta get serious now. Trolls are up. The first troll, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, is going to move around there. The second one's going to swipe away at Kat.
I can't impose disadvantage this time. I already used my reaction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I deserve this. I ran straight at a troll.
I did this.
19 plus.
Yeah, that hits.
You're gonna take 6 damage from that.
Oh god.
And then how does 16 sound?
No, misses.
So the first claw, you get hit because you're like, oh man, that was really good. And then the second one, the troll tries to swipe you again, and you're able to duck under it. And it just
Uncanny dodge.
Roz, you're up. Gray's on deck.
Okay, Roz is going to use some of her movement to stand up,
Okay. That'd be
brush
half, I
off,
believe.
brush off her robes while cursing, look around, see she's surrounded by angry armadillo weasels, and she's gonna cast Thunderstep to get out of there.
Ooh, spicy.
So, yeah, some spicy steps. They need to make a con save.
All right, Bilgrums will be making con save. I really should use different looking dice for the 2 different Bilgrums.
DC 15.
All right, let's see. Con, you said?
Yes.
Both of them rolled nat 5, so 9's total.
Sweet. So they take 16 thunder damage. I rolled exactly average. I rolled a 1, a 10, and a 5.
Nice.
Boom, boom for them, baby.
So
Get out of here with Fang.
there's a loud clap of thunder behind the party as Roz disappears in a flash.
And that's my turn. I'm done.
All right, Gray, you're up. The Bilgrums are on deck.
Well, I could have sworn I heard someone say something about getting serious. So
Getting what?
I'm going to send a guiding bolt at Mr. Gunslinger.
Yes, he did say something about getting serious. All right, that's an attack roll.
That is a 19 to hit.
While you're doing that, the gnome is going to try and counter your spell.
Oh, that's funny, because I'm also going to use counterspell.
Okay, so you interrupt a creature in the process. If the creature is casting a spell 3rd or lower, its spell fails and has no effect. So,
Well, now see, technically I'm casting it at a higher level because of Warlock. It's technically a 1st level spell, but I am casting it at 3rd.
okay.
So that would technically make it fail.
All right. Well, I mean, you were, so if we're going to look at a stack here, Guiding Bolt would have been first, Gnome counterspell, then your counterspell.
Yeah.
So your counterspell would have, regardless of level, counterspelled the counterspell. Therefore, Guiding Bolt will pass and hit, what's his nuts?
I've been waiting for it to use that too. Although it is a spell slot, so I'm not sure.
I'm getting flashbacks of Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, that's kind of what I used to figure it out.
All right, so let me just think it's bring up Guiding Bolt again. So level 1, it's 46. So that's 66. $30 points of radiant damage plus 4, so 34 points.
All right, so you blast this man with this radiant damage and ripping his leather apart. You see, like, flesh is coming off and singeing, and he's just... and,
also, next attack has advantage on him.
all right. The Bilgrums are up. They uncurl themselves, and they saunter on over to Gray.
Oh, hi. I don't like that much.
Wow.
Oh, they're cute.
The
They're like
first,
little Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. They're just sand shrews. That's all I'm picturing.
Oh.
I thought they were Sonic.
25?
Yes.
And a 11.
No.
All right, so he's gonna like just claw at you with these and bite and gnaw at you with these weaselly, sandshrewy claws.
Okay.
Now I can't. You will take 20 damage from the first Bilgrum.
Wow, that's a lot actually.
9 and 15.
How many attacks did it make on me?
The first one made 2. The second one's making 2.
The second one didn't hit.
No, the first one attacked twice. The second one's now attacking twice.
Okay, so the first, because you only told me 2 AC hits.
I was rolling both the attacks for the first one. I'm rolling both the attacks for the second one now. So 9.
Oh, 9 and 15. I thought that was the damage I was taking.
Oh God, no! You already took damage from the first one.
I was gonna say, fuck, dude.
No, you already took damage from the first one.
I'll just reaction shield that 15. So.
All right. And the Bilgrums are done. Cat, you're up. Nettle, you're on deck.
I don't like how much those things do.
They're nasty.
Stab again. Twice.
Stabby.
Here we go. That's only a 12.
That will not hit.
All right, here we go again. Actually, first I'm gonna like edge around so I'm not next to Nettle.
Fair. That's a good plan.
Here we go.
Why don't you want to be next to Nettle?
She just saved your ass.
I'm gonna try and flank it with you. That one is an 18.
That will hit.
Here we go. 21 points of damage.
Yeah. So, let me get my handy dandy calculator out. I'm 21, you said?
Yes.
All right. So you slide around and just stab into the troll's side with your swords and just.
That's my turn.
All right. So Nettle is going to try to lance this guy again. Same energy coming off of her lance, and she's gonna stab. It's a nat 1, but I'm a halfling.
Yeah.
Yay!
16.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yes. All right. Let's see. Let's get me a D8, and where's my D12? Where's my D12? Oh man. Gotta do some quick math here. That's how you know it's good. 14. 22 damage.
All right.
I almost maxed. 22 damage. 8 of that is thunder damage. And if this troll moves, he takes more damage.
Okay.
So I am unwavering marking him, so he has disadvantage on attacking anything but me.
Okay. So is that your turn, Nettle?
Yes.
All right. So you stab into the troll with your lance, and Nettle's eyes glow this bright blue, and this streak of thunder travels down her lance into where she stabbed the troll.
What the fuck is going on with Nettle?
So Lutra is up. Krukazel, Nettle, and Gray, I need you to make me dex saving throws.
You got it, bud. Oh, that's a
Natural
6.
20.
6.
11.
6, you said?
Yes.
11.
You might want to say goodnight, sweet prince.
No.
I miss you. Why did I die as a child? That's way more tragic.
Lutra takes out this bottle and lights it on fire,
Oh,
throws this Molotov cocktail, or
I'll miss you.
Mazel Tov cocktail.
Mazel tov. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
As this ball of fire erupts around y'all.
I'll miss you, Senpai. At least you noticed me.
This dice sucks.
Whoever failed to save, you will take 39 points of fire damage.
I'm out.
What's the save? What's the save?
If you didn't, you take 18.
What was it?
What'd you get?
I got an 11. You never told me.
Oh, I'm sorry. There was a lot going on there. Oh, you also fail. You also take 39.
I'm out.
So then 9 for fire damage resistance.
Yeah.
So just...
Dear God.
The boss never said anything about roasting them. Barbecue, boys. If Krukazel, save versus death, please.
Or
That's a fail.
Awesome.
so awesome.
Gun Boy is up. Is gonna take a pot shot at Nettle.
New
Nettle.
character.
What'd you say, Chris?
New character.
God damn it, no!
No, we were going on the way to save your ass.
22 to hit.
Nettle lifts her shield, and miraculously, it does not hit her for some reason.
As this fire musket ball, this flaming ball of bullets heads towards you, your shield just... Damn, I really should get this thing checked.
What the fuck is going on with Nettle?
Trolley-oly wollies are up. One of the trolley-olies is going to attack Nettle back here. Nettle does a dirty 20 hit.
Yeah.
And then a 17 plus.
17 does not.
Plus, with a +7 modifier, 24.
And yes.
9 plus 7. 16. So the troll just... And you take 16 points of slashing damage as the troll claws out at you.
All right, Nettle's down.
Guys,
We're not gonna make it out of this one.
the kids are dead.
And remember, you guys all just promised Randy and Molly that you'd keep Nettle safe.
Just me.
The second troll goes to attack Cat. Does a 10 hit? No, I'm guessing.
No.
Does an 11 hit?
Nope.
All right. So just misses. Roz, you're up. Gray's on deck.
Things are going swell, guys. Real swell. Yeah, there's just a lot of baddies here that I'm gonna have to run into the middle of, and I'm not psyched about it. So she's gonna quickly take a couple shots at the rifleman.
Okay.
So
First one has advantage.
okay. So then that first one will be a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
So it'll do 5 points of force damage and a point of necrotic damage for a total of 6.
Okay.
The second one is going to be a 10 to hit it. That misses.
That will miss.
And then she's just going to try to casually scoot a little closer to rescue her friends.
All right.
Miss. Real bad. Okay, that's it. That's all she can do right now.
Gray,
Jellies when you need them.
Gray, you're up, and then the Pilgrims will follow.
Alright. Use my bonus action to
Cry.
She's
Cry.
That's
stronger.
always a valid option.
She's stronger than me.
I will use my bonus action to use my healing pool to heal Nettle.
Smart.
21 points of healing for you, Nettle.
Does that mean I'm up with 21?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm going to attempt to Eldritch Blast each of these pilgrims, but that's going to be at disadvantage, so we'll see how that goes. Fuck, that was a natural 22. Well, that's a dirty 20 on the first one.
That'll hit.
Okay. Where'd my d10 go? And that is 9 points of force damage to the one directly in front of me.
And it gets pushed back and all
Push
that
back.
good jazz.
Yes, please.
Wow.
Second one.
I'm coming back as a pilgrim.
Hey man, they are a beast type, so maybe if you get high enough CR, you could turn into a Bilgrim.
Oh shit, revive me.
That's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yes.
If I die, reincarnate me so I can become an adult Goliath.
And that is
Ooh, that'd be
a
cool.
10 points of force damage to the other one.
Wow.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20,
So the Bilgrims
25,
are
30, no,
Getting
30, no,
blasted
30,
by these Eldritch blasts that they're just wow.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, that worked way better than I thought it was going to.
Well, the Bilgrims are up.
No.
One of them will move towards Raz.
Oh.
One of them's gonna move towards Fang. Sorry, Megan, to make you pull up Fang's character sheet.
Fang is in the air.
Oh well, he's gonna try, but
Go for it, buddy.
uh,
Bad boy.
that first one's probably gonna miss with an 11.
Are you hitting me or Fang?
The one's trying to hit Fang.
Okay, Fang's AC is 13. Little poopy boy. Girl. Fang.
Fang is not going to get hit by the Bilgrim that is attacking it. Now the Bilgrim's gonna attack you because
Come
Bilgrim.
at me, bro.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes. Yes.
Wait, I don't think you want to say yas to that.
Yes.
That will be 22 points of slashing damage.
I'm still standing barely.
The next one will miss with a 9, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So they're and one of the claws catches you and just tears at you and just
Dude.
Cat, you're up. Nettle's on the deck.
Okay, bonus action disengage, so I will not take an attack of opportunity because I
All
don't
right.
want to die.
Get the fuck away from that troll, I hear you.
Skirt around the troll, so I'm between Nettle and Krukazel.
Oh, I see.
Slap Nettle across the face and yell, "Wake up!" And
She's
she gets
up.
3 hit points.
Smack her anyways.
No, she's up. I got her up.
I think it's just an in character.
Slap Krukazel.
Oh. Oh.
You get 3 hit points.
Oh, good.
How much
Thanks.
does the unarmed attack do?
Actually, if I don't have to get Nettle up, you get 6 hit points.
Wow. That's way better. Thanks. Thanks, Cat.
The best I can do.
Is there anything else you'll do with your turn, Cat?
No, that's all I can do. Actually, I can keep moving. I'm gonna. How far have I moved already? Gonna move one more square this way.
All right, Nettle, you're up. Lutra's on deck.
All right. Nettle's gonna turn around to face the other troll that's on the other side of her because now she's flanked by trolls. Yay!
Yes.
She's gonna drop her lance, pick up her face sword, and she's going to do some very regular attacks.
Okay.
Very regular, special. 20 to hit on the first.
That'll hit.
And then the second one, 17 to hit.
That'll hit as well.
Never find the D8s when I need them.
Let me tell you, it's always the dice you need.
Really?
19 points of damage
Is that total?
total.
All right, so you turn around, dropping the lance, you pull out this face or just and just
I would like to force a con save versus Dex DC 13 versus sleep.
all right.
Twice, right?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah.
No, once for short rest, but it has to succeed.
How does a 9 sound?
It sounds pretty good.
So you hit this troll and it just passes out. It's asleep.
Yes. Ha
Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Nettle is going to. She is very proud of herself, and it's going to inspire her to surge another action. Turn around and slash the other troll. Step a little bit closer if my mouse works, and slash the other troll with
the blade.
Her very normal attacks with her blade.
Okay.
Very normal.
Okay.
First one is a 12.
That will not hit.
Second one's also a 12.
Those will not hit. So you run up to the second troll and you're just, and it just.
Man.
Lutra will be up after your turn.
Is that a bone? That doesn't say it's a bonus action.
Does action?
Happens.
Oh, action surge just happens, folks.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action to use second wind to give myself some more HP.
Sounds good.
And I get 11 points back.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Sounds good. Lutra will be up. Gray, you see Lutra forms little balls of just pure magic and just sends them at you.
Awesome. Can't do a thing about it.
You take 13 points of force damage.
Is that magic missile?
Yeah.
Oh. Don't care for that much. I'm still up.
Krukazel Jr., you're up.
All right.
All right, let me at him.
Oh no, he came back with an accent.
All right. I'm going to run over to Rosalind. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on her. At the old second level. Oh no. Oh god, why? That's 6 health back.
Oh god.
I rolled 2 1s.
Oh no.
Still in the single digits.
And then I'm just gonna be like, oh bugger, and I'm gonna cast Healing Word at her as well. That's 6 more.
Hey, just as good.
Alright.
This is the worst.
We're all gonna die.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I think, Alex, you have gotten a little annoyed with us at breezing through your combat encounters.
I almost died last time.
Alright.
Decided to royally fuck us.
To quote Ryan,
that is not the thing I do.
To quote Ryan, man, you know, I really wasn't challenged until we hit the Brekik, but y'all, there was a few random encounters, and this was the tough one.
Oh
and I
no.
ended up rolling the.
Don't you quotation fingers me, young man.
It was that or 30 badgers at once. You pick.
Have we killed anyone yet?
No.
Nope.
Gunboy's up. Shoots a ray at Nettle, shoots a ray at Cat, shoots a ray at Krukukalu.
Oh bugger.
He comes back as Cockney British.
Okay, before I get shit on here, are we playing that death saves reset on long rest, or when I stabilize?
No, I'm not going to change that on you because we didn't talk about that ahead of time.
Okay.
Nettle does a 19 plus hit.
Yep.
You'll take 6 points of fire damage. Cat. 12. 12 to hit. All right. Krukukalu. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. 21.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's going to be 7.
Oh, I'm dead.
Again!
Oh, bugger.
So just 3 of these rays of fire coming from his gun, and like the barrels, he's got like 3 barrels on it, and they're rotating as he's shooting these rays of fire out of it. With that, the trolls will be up. The one troll's sleeping, so doesn't wake up. The second troll is going to attempt to attack Nettle. 11 doesn't hit.
Nope.
And a 10 doesn't hit.
Nope.
So it's just... It just... And you notice the wounds on it are closing up as it's wailing away at you.
Oh, right. Oh. Nettle doesn't know this, but Abby knows this. Oh.
Roz, you're up.
What the fuck?
Things are going great, guys. Roz is going to just go, what the fuck, and bend down and boop Krukazel and cast Spare the Dying on him, which will heal herself for 8 points of damage.
Nice.
And then I don't think I can do anything, because if I move, they're gonna swipe at me, right?
Yeah, they'll... Well, the one will. The other one is actually engaged with Fang right now.
Yeah, yeah, I guess I just have to stay there. She'll, like, take a defensive stance, but it's not mechanically going to do anything.
Defense mode.
Defense mode activate.
Gray, you're up.
Hide behind my corpse.
Bonus action healing Krukazel.
Oh boy.
20 points of health to you, sir.
Thanks, Gray.
And then 2 more Eldritch Blasts at both Pilgrims.
All right, at the Pilgrims.
Yeah. First is the one that is within range of Roz. That is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
I keep putting my D10 away. I don't know why. There you go. That is 9 points of force damage.
And he'll get pushed back.
Yep, and speed drops for 10.
Wow!
And then the other one that's on Fang, that is a 16 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay.
So, and your Eldritch Blast just bounces off its shell. It's just... the Bilgrums are up. The one that Gray just hit with the blast is going to roll up in a ball and curlball chaos towards Roz. Roz, I need you to make me a dex saving throw.
Can you not, Alex? Can you just not?
Doesn't need like straight line of whatever towards her. It can just do that.
Ooh.
22. Think things.
Did I say Roz? I meant Cat. My bad.
Oh.
God damn it. I'm sorry. I saw Megan's face peer in the little window, and it was like, oh, Roz. Okay, yeah, that's where I'm going.
It's a good save.
Dex save.
Can she take my save?
Yeah, sure. If you want, you can take that.
Yay!
All right. You'll take half of 16 bludgeoning damage and not be knocked prone. So 8.
Can I uncanny dodge?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Please don't forget to do that all the time.
And you swiftly duck out of the way of the Bilgrim rolling towards you, and it's still rolled up in a ball. It's just...
I do not like that.
The second Bilgrim's gonna circle around, and he's gonna attack Krukazel and then Roz once.
Damn it.
Krukazel, an 11.
Nope.
Roz. 16.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Those things hit like a truck too, so.
Ew. I'm probably gonna be down.
11 points of slashing damage from its claw.
I healed you more than that.
Ow! I hate you things. You're so awful.
I took major fucking damage from that thing, so.
It also like max damaged on you when it hit you. Cat, you'll be up with Nettle on deck.
Okay.
Just so you all
This
know,
troll
I'm
in front of me is asleep, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
I'm going to run back to the other one. What? Actually, can I get around to flank it? Do I have enough movement? I do. I'm going to.
She's gonna run around and bypass the Bilgrim that's still rolled up in a ball.
Yep.
And you wouldn't even take an attack of opportunity while it's rolled up.
Woohoo! Then I'm gonna stab the troll.
Stabby, stabby.
That's an 18.
That'll hit.
Oh,
Oh,
15 points of damage.
okay.
And then
So, like-
I stab it again.
Okay.
That's a natural one. It's a critical
No,
failure.
that wasn't the natural thing I wanted.
No, me neither.
So you stab the troll with one of your swords, and you go to hit it again, and you go to pull your sword out, but the troll flesh is like around your sword, and it's stuck in the troll flesh for the time being. So you're basically disarmed.
Fantastic!
Nettle,
Oh, I still have one sword.
you'll be up with Lutra on deck.
Alex, would it be a full action or a bonus action for me to make a survival check?
I'll give it a bonus action. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to find Nettle. I'm trying to have Nettle find out what Abby knows about trolls.
That would be a nature check.
But I'm trying to survive right now. But I'm much better at surviving. 16 nature check.
So, Nettle, you remember Randy telling you the stories of Sif when you were a little girl, the halfling hero. When Sif came across trolls, she used acid and fire to put them down for good.
Nettle screams this to the rest of the party. Does anyone know acid splash? Fireball, maybe?
This troll is missing an arm and is just
Nope.
And because it's not gonna die unless we do. And she's gonna make a very normal attack.
Okay. Don't sound too disappointed.
Can't do shit. The first one doesn't hit. The second one's a 16.
You're
That'll
flanking
hit.
with me. You're flanking with me.
You are
Do you have
flanking.
advantage?
Oh, so I get advantage?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, so the first one is 16 to hit.
that'll hit.
And then the second one.
Roll your damage on the first one.
Okay. Max damage 11.
And you rip down with your sword, splitting this troll open, and it is downed
That's one at least.
for the time being.
Good job, Nettle.
For the time being,
All right, you still have your other attack.
she's gonna turn around to the little weird weasel thing.
The Bilgrim.
Pilgrim.
Wow.
She's going to. That's gonna be a 11.
That will not hit the Bilgrim.
No, wait. It's a 13.
Still won't hit the Bilgrim.
All right, sad. Sad.
All right, so Nettle. Ting!
But she is no. Never mind. She's not.
Little gnome dude is up, and he's just like, just as planned. And he's gonna throw a bottle at Roz.
I fucking hate this guy so much.
16.
My AC is a 15, Alex.
Okay, I don't know everyone's AC off the top of my head.
Listen, I demand that you do this additional thing in addition to everything else you're doing. How dare you ask me to look this up?
Shut up and do more.
Shut up and do more.
7 points of fire damage as this just kind of
Oh,
throwing Mazel Tov
everything
cocktails.
hurts and burns.
Don't worry, I'm up next.
I love Baby Crocazel. Baby Crocazel, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Rosalind.
Be better.
Oh, right, 12.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's good. I want to use a free action to high five Crocazel.
Anything else, Crocazel?
Well, I feel like I should Healing Word too, but I only have 3rd level slots left. Oh,
We need
bummer.
damage is what we need.
Well, I just used my action.
Does anyone have fireball?
No.
I'll Healing Word Rosalind.
I
Yes.
miss my wildfire staff.
You get 5 more, Rosalind. Oh wait, no, I have to cast it at 3rd level. You get more than that. Whoa.
Wow.
13. I just scream in my baby Crocazel voice in her face so she heals.
I feel so good and scared.
Save us! That's my turn. Actually, I'm gonna run. Fuck it. I'm running for the hills.
You're gonna take an attack of op from the Bilgrim.
I know. Never tell me the odds.
You might want to know them right about now.
No.
I'm running here.
18 plus, dude.
Yep. I can take it.
Dude.
I'm out of healing.
I'm fine.
I have no healing.
15 points of slashing damage.
Easy. Still up.
We're gonna have our TPK today.
I gotta
Not
get out
today.
of there.
Rifle boy's up. All right, which one are you? All right. He sees Krukazel making a run for it.
Fuck! All right, well, that might do her.
12.
Oh no.
Oh, nope.
So he shoots the firebolt. Just damn these little people. The trolls are up. That troll that Nettle just like cut open.
Are you okay?
He's prone right now. He's just gonna weakly swipe out at a Nettle, and is going to miss. The other troll wakes the fuck up. Or did you make a check against sleep? But he's awake now, and he's not happy.
If no one has acid
It's been
or
a pleasure knowing you.
if no
I
one
have
has
a torch.
here, I would suggest that we run.
I've got fire.
I can light a torch and shove it in its face.
Nettle. Ooh.
So the way that sleep works is if the spell ends, the sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to wake the sleeper, they're awake.
All right, so it's still asleep. Thank you. That's what I needed. Troll is not awake, but he would have rolled a nat 1 on his attack, just so you're all aware. So he's still snoozing. Roz, you'll be up. You got a Bilgrim on you.
How does this Bilgrim look? With all of my knowledge of Bilgrim biology, does this look rough?
No, but your knowledge of Bilgrim biology tells you these are animals, so if you maybe, get rid of the handlers, maybe they'll stop attacking.
Gosh, this is terrible. I wish this wasn't here. I wish I didn't have to deal with it.
That is amazing.
Gone, Bilgrim.
I'm trying to figure out what to do without sacrificing my sweet baby familiar who doesn't do anything. I'm going to
Eat this.
yeah, kind of.
Here you go.
Kind of what I'm feeling. Fang's gonna get like
You're gonna let the Bilgrim just
I'm gonna this is what's gonna happen. Roz needs to get away. Fang's gonna get in the Bilgrim's face and distract it and move away in the hopes that it'll attack Fang when Fang moves, and then won't have a reaction to attack Roz. And I feel really sad about it.
Krukazel, you hear in Draconic, oh no, not again.
Oh.
Wait, Rosalind, it already used its reaction.
Did it?
Yeah, it
No.
just fucking killed me.
Oh yeah.
Well, in that case, it wouldn't take it against Fang anyway. So Fang's gonna do the broken wing gambit first.
Help! Get help!
Basically, I'm so weak and injured. I hope nobody attacks me when I fly away.
Oh, I like Fang's accent.
Good.
So Fang will just like weakly scoot, like, and then does Fang get attacked or reactions are
No,
used?
the reaction's been used to attack Krukazel on the way out.
Sweet. And I guess there's no combat reflexes or whatever it would be. And then Roz is gonna
Book it.
go. Just go. Get as far away as she can and still be able to attack.
Run away! Oop, oop.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out a place to go that wasn't right next to someone else so we don't get bowled over again. And then she's going to do a couple pew-pews at the rifleman. Just try to
All right.
take out somebody, please.
Kill someone.
Kill something. First pew, 15. Does that hit?
Yes.
All right, that does 6 points of force damage, an additional 4 points of necrotic for a total.
Raz, you saving the day yet again.
Something happens. Is he down?
So you pew pew at him. How do you want to like kill him?
Screaming, just like ah!
Good one.
That is first pew. I believe my Hexa can only move at the beginning of my turn, so she can direct her second beam.
Yeah.
She's gonna direct it at the gnome who also sucks.
Yeah, fuck the gnome.
Fuck that gnome. 11?
No.
Ah, all
So you
right.
gotta hit the gnome, and he's just kind of like throws up his cloak and is able to like.
And that's my turn.
Gray, you're up. The Bilgrums are on deck.
Okay. Fucking. Okay. 1, 2, or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm going to cast Firebolt at the troll who just woke up.
Sounds good.
That is an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
7 plus 4 for 11 points of fire damage.
You just like barely got it.
And I believe, according to what Nettle said, that means he won't come back.
So you, and the troll just goes up in flames, and it just charred corpse shambles to the ground, bubbling with this putrid green blood as the troll goes down. With that, the Bilgrums will be up. This Bilgrum here is gonna roll himself up into a ball. Gray, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Wonderful. It doesn't matter, because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to go down with this anyway. That is a 13, Alex.
You'll barely make it.
It still doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure I'm still going down.
8 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked prone.
I had 7 health.
Sorry, Senpai.
I'm out.
So the Bilgrum just flattens Gray. Gray's like, yeah, I got the troll.
Son of a bitch!
Wow. The second Bilgrum's gonna attack Nettle. Nettle, a nat 19.
That hits.
All right, that first one's gonna hit. The second one will miss with a nat 4. You will take 11 points of slashing damage.
Right.
Cat, you're up. The troll's still asleep. The gnome is still up and floating. And the
How high in the air is he?
he's not too high in the air. He just flew high enough to get off the ground to avoid spike growth.
He's
Can I stab
compensating.
him from the ground?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I think I have to dash to get in range of him.
But that should be a bonus action.
So you're gonna
Well,
go
the troll's
there.
dead, so you can step over the troll. Like, don't worry about
Oh,
the troll.
sick. Then I will not dash, and I'll just go there. And then I'm gonna stab the shit out of him because he
Go
attacked
for
a
it.
child.
Two children.
Two of them.
Two children.
Also, he's an asshole.
Cat didn't ask to be a parent, yet here she is with two children.
25.
A 25? Yeah, that'll definitely. That's gonna hit.
Oh, bad roll. 15 points,
All right.
and I stab him again.
So you run forward, you slash him. He's like, "Ugh, I should have flew higher."
Did I get my other short sword back from?
Did you grab it from the troll on the
If
way
I
over?
could have, yes.
You could have. You could have like grabbed it and ran.
Yes, then I did, and I stab him again. That is a 2, so
Nah.
9. That is not gonna hit.
Yes. So you try to stab him again. He's just, not today, lady.
I flip him off.
I hate him so much.
Nettle, you're up, and then Lutra's up.
All right, so that troll by me is still asleep. The other one is deadsies for real.
Yes.
And then, so I'm gonna attack the Bilgrum
All right.
with my
Wow.
very normal attacks.
Okay.
First one, assuming doesn't hit with an 11.
Nope.
That one, weird. The second one is 14.
No. So Nettle, you're just trying to smack the Bilgrim, and it's just ping, 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 bouncing off of its armored shell.
Why have I been useless for like the last 3 fights?
You did big damage against the troll, so.
You just killed it, yeah.
And you put this one to sleep. You put the other one to sleep.
And you did some solid damage to the Brekik.
All right, Lutra's up, and
No,
Lutra
Kill anything.
is going to bamf away from Cat.
Bitch.
And then he's throwing a
Coward!
mad fatty firebolt towards Raz. 22.
My AC is 15, Alex.
I like to just, it's a habit to ask.
Fireball saving throw?
Firebolt.
Oh, firebolt. I thought he said fireball, and I was
Oh
very
god, no, what, you
Oh,
want me to
wow.
outright kill them?
Don't encourage him to fire.
We're all dead.
16 max damage.
Mega ouch.
Don't
Why?
worry.
She's getting blasted by everybody. I'm not meant to do this combat role.
And yet here you are. So yeah, you get just covered in flames. Just... Are you still up?
Yeah, I've been getting aggressively healed. I had 30
Okay.
hit points because
Okay.
Chris did some big fatty heals with his third level spells on me. Yeah, I was up to 30, so that took me down to 14.
Kukazel, you're up.
You're a mean guy. And I'm gonna cast Call Lightning on this fucking floating gnome.
Oh god.
Dex save, please.
16.
Fuck. Alright. God, that's so shit. You take 4 points of lightning damage.
God damn.
Ooh.
Alright, well, I'm pretty...
That's just a tickle.
I fucking hate this guy. I'm gonna
Is there
I
anything
just started screaming.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word at 3rd level at Rosalind again.
Why?
I
You
can't
never
do
helped
anything
me.
else.
I mean, I am down. Just gonna put that out there.
Oh, are you really? Okay, I'll cast it at Gray.
Alright.
But I mean, it's gotta be 3rd level, so...
Selfish.
Yeah, well.
15.
Yay.
Nobody else go down.
Oh shit.
Are we full on out of heals?
Yep.
Yeah.
Troll's
Shit.
sleeping, so Raz, you'll be up.
I have 1 healing potion.
Alright.
I have some potions, it's fine.
I
We're
have
gonna
an
need fire.
unidentified potion that we could take.
Take a
Oh
gamble,
god.
see how it
Yes.
It's not the time yet.
Who took Nettle's like special, not totally doesn't steal your magic potion away from her?
Kukazel, I thought, did.
Yeah.
Doesn't that deal acid damage?
Oh no, you drank that.
No,
Oh yeah, you did.
You drank it.
The whole thing?
I
Yeah.
didn't
I
take
think
it away.
so.
Get away
I don't-
from me.
I wouldn't take that away from a child.
I had a sip. That's not great.
You need that.
Alright. Raz,
Everyone
you're
else
up.
in the party would.
Moving on. Okay, so
Oh,
just
I
a
still have it.
refresher, because wait, am I muted? No. Because I don't usually take potions in combat. Would be pulling one out be a move action, taking it in action? How do you do potion drinking?
You just pull it out. Drinking it would be, I'd rule as a bonus action because it's like.
Okay, so with my years of experience chugging alcohol, I am going to
She's just gonna beer bong it, I guess.
basically, yeah, and then finger gun some blasts at a gnome guy in the process. So I'm gonna go ahead and do those blasts now, and then I can roll the heals off of my turn. So blast. Wait, is gnome guy gone? No,
No,
he just
he's-
floated away.
I
He
did
missed
4
sure.
damage.
God, I hate him. Okay. Oh, beginning of my turn, I move my hex to him. Then I blast.
Good plan. Good
Remembering
plan.
Character mechanics. Blast 1, 12.
No.
Blast 2, 22.
Come on, Megan. Don't you know his AC's a 15?
No, I didn't.
You literally never told us that.
So that is assuming that hits. I don't know
Yes.
what it does. That is 14 points of force damage, an additional 4 points of necrotic damage.
Ow!
Damn it.
Bitch!
God
Ow, it hurts!
This guy's
Why
the
won't
new
you die?
Danny Otterman.
It's the new Danny Otter. Oh my god. If there's nothing else, Gray is up and he's got a Bilgrim just like looking down at him.
No way, can't you bother me? I'm gonna toss 2 Eldritch Blasts at the gnome.
Go for it.
Is it 22 to hit?
Yep.
I keep putting my D10 away. That is 9 points of force damage.
Okay.
10 feet away, 10 feet down of movement. And second, how is he looking, by the way?
He's looking pretty rough.
Natural fucking 20, by the way.
Yeah.
Why?
16 points of force damage.
16.
Yeah.
His head goes flying off.
Oh, I wanted to.
Oh, you want to describe it? Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, so basically, I want to fucking use this jetpack that I have.
Oh god.
I'm going to fly up, and I'm going to assume that the Pilgrim is just so by the flames that he doesn't take an attack of opportunity on me. And I just get right up above him, and I'm just like, motherfucker, die.
Yeah, so he becomes smoldering crispy boy.
I'm just going to like land on top of him and then just kick his head away.
And the Bilgrims are just going to crawl into their shells. Oh, wow, ow, ow. And the troll is... So we'll say you're out of combat because the Bilgrims are cowering now.
How big are Pilgrims?
They're about the size of Maximus.
I'm
Good question.
gonna pick up a Pilgrim.
Sleep last?
A minute. So like
Run.
I
Do
loot
we
them.
want to run, or do we just want to surround it and all attack it at once? Like,
no, we run unless someone else has fire or acid.
I have fire still.
is poison acid?
No.
No, it has to be the acid type.
I loot their bodies.
Are you gonna do this before? Like, the troll's gonna wake up.
Oh shit.
We have like 30 seconds.
All right, let's torch the troll.
All right, so the troll gets torched and just bubbles and burns there, creating a little bonfire. And the Bilgrims are just...
I'm gonna talk to the Pilgrims too. We're gonna have a stern talking to.
Hi!
All right. Well, that was really mean.
Yeah, they be mean to us, they mean. If we don't be mean, they mean.
Well, we're not mean. You want to roll with us? We're pretty nice. We'll give you food.
He said roll.
Yeah,
Roll me roll me an animal handling check.
Yes, pets.
21.
Maybe. We'll stick around for a bit, maybe till we reach a little bit of a safety nest.
Fuck yeah.
Where you headed?
Ghost Watch.
Never heard of it.
Cool, come with us. It's cool.
All right, we'll go there, and then we should probably part ways, because... yeah, because I got a wife and kids, you know?
Oh, yeah, okay, good. Me too, yep.
Okay, so you're making a lot of weird noises over there. Are you okay?
Yep. Just gonna search these bodies.
You just keep saying Sandshrew over and over.
Is that true?
Hazel, roll me a D100.
Yay.
Can I help loot the bodies?
Sure.
Ooh. What's a 00 on a percentile mean?
That's 100.
Is that
That's
good?
a hundo.
So, you go up to the dead gnome, and he's got this really fancy cloak on him.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And you're gonna lift it off of him, and when you pick it up, it seems almost lighter than air. Like, there's no weight to the cloak itself.
I put it on.
Alright, and then what?
I don't know, I fly.
He gets cursed again.
I try to fly.
You try your hardest, and, and the cloak just billows out.
We'll work on it.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little tired. I feel like I need to rest for a little bit, just like a short rest here before we.
I feel like I could go for maybe a longer one.
We just woke up, didn't we?
No, we've been walking, haven't we?
Y'all been walking for quite a while.
Can
Yeah,
we
I
find
can go
a
to
spot
bed.
in the woods where we won't be murdered by anyone?
Sure.
Go to
And
sleep.
since we're running a little late tonight, we'll just call it there, and we'll deal with that next time on SteamSpell. We ran a little bit late because Bill Grum's going, wow.
Wow.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you, Grumpy Turtle, for the cheers. And with that, next episode of SteamSpell is not going to happen. Other things are going on. Plus, I got to plan the next arc really well. Tune in next week for Gore's Bells. Tune in tomorrow for Sailor Scouts Go. Chris, who are we rating? Putting you on the spot.
Well, hold on there, Alex.
Yes, it's just a normal voice now. So we'll be back in 2 weeks, right? People want to come see us? Or
If we can
3 weeks.
reschedule, yeah. If we can reschedule for a different day, we'll definitely come back.
Or sorry, not 2 weeks. To me, a week is when we play again, even though it's not actually a week.
I get that. I'm right there with you. If we can get a reschedule date, I'll gladly play again in 2 weeks. If not, we'll just meet up.
Let's raid Soul Bear.
Keep an eye on our Twitter. Look at our Twitter.
We'll keep you updated.
Bye.
Doodly doodles.
Bye.